Okay, everyone. Well, welcome. It is now about 2 months since myself and my girlfriend Leanna moved from the state of Connecticut to the state of Washington. Well, she actually technically lived in Pennsylvania, so we both moved from the East Coast, different places, to here, to the state of Washington. And I'm about to show you our new home 2 months later. When we first walked in here, the very first time, we went and walked through and did a walkthrough of the house when it was empty. What I'd now like to show you is what the house looks like pretty much set up the way that it's going to be. And what I mean by that is there's a few things, odds and ends here and there, that maybe aren't correct, or we're waiting on stuff, or little improvement projects. But for the most part, 2 months of hard work, we've set up the house the way that we like, and I'd like to walk through and show you that now. And you're gonna see how different it is, how we've definitely made this place our own, okay? So first of all, this is our front door that you've been staring at. Actually, there's a little peek window here, which is nice. When we're looking down, sometimes they leave packages down there when they get delivered, and a little walkway out to the main area there, the private road. And right here we have our own rug. This is the same rug that actually I take it back. This is not. This is a different rug. We bought a replacement rug. I had one just like this in Connecticut, and I bought same style for here because I like the one in Connecticut so much, okay? Right here, we have our closet, which now is full. That's right, when we moved here, of course it was empty. Check it out, all of my coats, our jackets and things, boxes from things that we've bought that we didn't want to get rid of, our old coffee maker, which wasn't good enough because it only made 1 cup at a time, and actually, quite honestly, was starting to break. So we actually got a replacement. Look at the shoes. Of course, take a while to guess who 99% of these shoes are. I think I own like 3 pairs of shoes. And that actually is Christmas stuff. That's the Christmas bin of Christmas ornaments and stuff for when Christmas comes, which is going to be here in just a few short months. Think about it right now. It's late August in Washington here. So that's the closet. This is the garage. And I'm not going to walk through here. I did a full walkthrough of this garage when we first moved in. What I want to show you is the minor improvements that we have done. First of all, there's the car, obviously. The car is actually here. Yes, hurrah, hurrah. The heater and the water heater. We actually put down a mat here in case we need to do something on the side in front of the water heater. I was down here a few nights when the water heater wasn't working and my feet were killing me because I didn't have slippers, which I now have, by the way. On this side, this whole wall here is usually garbage cans and recycling bins. But what we actually did is it's garbage day. They're going to pick it up tomorrow, so we took them all out and they're out on the street. But we've got over here our resident daddy long-legged spider. His name is Earl. I don't know if you can see him. Earl the spider. There he is, Earl. And he was here when we moved in, and I said, you know what, Earl? I have no reason to disturb you, because I would very much like it if you just stayed here and ate all the damn bugs. And I'm going to be honest, I've seen very few bugs since we moved in, and I think Earl has a big part to do with that. He snatches them all up here in the garage, which is great.
I'm in line at
So what you see here is the fallout of the move. A ton of empty moving bins, right? All those moving bins we bought to move, as well as a ridiculous amount of empty boxes, which we could not throw out because they were all full of styrofoam. However, this past week we went to the local IKEA that has a styrofoam recovery place, recycling center, and we put it there. So this week now we're going to break down all these boxes, and we're either going to put them out on the street in 2 weeks for the guys to pick up, or you can actually bring those straight to IKEA.
The beginnings of the styrofoam.
Now, as you guys know, if you've watched the vlogs from 2 months ago, there's all kinds of junk in these storage containers here, or whatever you want to call them, like an indoor closet. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I haven't even had a chance to go through it yet. That could be a whole vlog series going through this shit and seeing the same thing here. This cabinet full of fucking rubber gloves. I don't know. There's tools down there. I don't know what any of that stuff is, all right? I'm going to have to eventually go through it. But there is stuff here that we kind of just tossed out here. Gardening stuff, weed killer, bug killer. I believe we put some spray paint, other stuff here that eventually we're going to probably have a power cord that we're going to be using eventually. Just odds and ends that we kind of threw into the drawers. I don't even know what that is, a bracket from something, all right? What we did get is, number 1, a big fire extinguisher. Number 2, a carbon monoxide detector. Very important in this day and age to have that. And a smaller fire extinguisher as well, because if you remember, the fire extinguisher that's here, which by the way, I leave it here as a practical joke. This is fire extinguishers from the 1990s. The people who lived here never bought a new one nor tested this one. They're geniuses, right? They were genius level. So that's it for the garage, and as you can see, there is this overhead rack in the garage where you can also do storage, and we do have some shelving up there. We have nothing to put there as of now, but who knows in the long term what we'll do with this place, right? So that's the garage. Quite honestly, probably the thing we did the least with. Here in this front hallway, we have a runner now, a nice blue runner. We have a nice picture of some kind of a flower. I don't know what that is here up on the wall, okay? walking into the guest bathroom, which is the downstairs bathroom. So this is the half bath, no shower. But as you can see, we added many things, including a plunger, including tissues, paper towels, a stand that holds extra paper towel rolls. This is a cleaning system with sponges and stuff to clean the toilets. Hand towel, extra hand towel. Yes, the weird sink is still here, and it's still freaking weird. I've never once used it without splashing water everywhere. And of course, oh, who is that sexy devil right there? That is me, of course, in the mirror. And of course, oh, who is that sexy devil right there? That is me, of course, in the mirror. And some hand soap as well. A little trash can, okay? Nothing really major to see, pretty basic, standard guest bathroom. And here we have the washroom. Again, I'd probably say this is the second least changed room in the whole house. We really don't have anything to put along the side. You know what I mean? Like, what are we gonna put up there? Until, what I'm thinking is eventually maybe we'll have extra sets of linens and stuff that'll be extra, but for just the two of us, we really don't need a lot right now. I think we threw a few cleaning agents. Yeah, I see a few cleaning stuff in here for the clothing. What's this? Toilet stuff for the guest bathroom. There you go. Inside of the washer, I know it's fascinating. Actually, it is fascinating. This is the best washer I've ever seen in my life. It's fucking amazing. I love the thing. One day when it's washing, I'll record and I'll show you guys what I mean. It's pretty sweet.
What?
All right. So,
why?
that's the front hallway. Now let's show you the rest of the downstairs. Okay. Hold on.
Oh, mama.
Downstairs. Hold on.
That was a wet one.
Let me actually split this video because there's actually a lot to show. First of all, as you walk in, you can see we bought a little rack that has shoes. Yes, shoes. Because our shoes, we were all over the mat and stuff. We said, let's just put it somewhere organized. So boom, there you go. Okay.
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
This is our alarm system. What you see here.
This is new house walkthrough tour, August 2014, part 1, front hallway.
To stay here. This is temporarily where we put all of my Blu-ray movies.
These are all gone now.
Until we got everything sorted out.
No way.
We did get it sorted out, but we just haven't had a chance to move them where we want. I'm going to show you where we want to put them. What we're thinking for here.
Oh my God.
A couple things. Number one, we may put like a cart or a unit here for storage and or to have like you come in, you walk in the house, the first thing you want to do is put down your keys, put down your wallet. And right now you have to walk all the way into the kitchen to do that. So we're thinking about doing that here. All right.
All right.
So all these movies are eventually going to be moved. Don't worry, one day, a lot of people have asked me, what is your movie collection? Well, one day I'll go through it for you guys, not today.
Saturn, King B. Cruel, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream.
Back. Really nice.
I guess I should introduce the stream. Today, we are going through the past week in DSP, basically. And then what he did yesterday. Spoilers, he made money yesterday, so trolls lose again. But still, overall, it doesn't make up for all of the slow streams. That's something he would probably say. So, yeah, we've got a bunch of videos. Probably a shorter stream. Maybe not. Maybe like 2 to 3 hours. And I guess we're including this now because I'm invested. Thank you. Diablo Lord of Darkness for the 8 months. And Kenneth Douglas for 5 months. Thank you, both of you. Both of you.
I'm in line at Rendu.
Unit sucks.
You guys are in
tomorrow,
line.
Okay.
Yoo-hoo.
This is the broom closet.
Speaking of
this
in line,
lifestyle is in the hands of 4 dents.
formerly Chuck with the 199. Yeah. 4 people total giving him money. So yeah, he played American Truck Simulator last night, like 12 hours ago, not even. And he made, I think, $300 or something like that. So yeah, the business is saved. Let's go. He paid for the wheel,
Room closet
obviously.
actually has its own light, which is pretty neat.
He had to beg for $1,000 to buy the wheel.
I guess the former people here
Because
also
that's what
use
you
this
do.
as a coat closet, which I don't
Guys,
understand
I need
because
$1,000
storage
to
behind
buy a
it.
wheel.
It's supposed to probably be a broom closet, but they must have had so many coats because it was a family of 4 that they needed the room, so they have this bar here. We're probably never going to use it. We've got all kinds of cleaning agents and things here that we bought over the past month. Step stool. Down here, that is the crawl space under the house. That's where you go if you want to see like the duct work and everything under the house and the insulation.
Nice
so
seeing
hopefully I'll
y'all.
never have to go down there. Wishful thinking.
All right,
right?
he's out of breath already.
All right.
We'll watch one
So
more
that's
because I'm invested,
part
like I
one.
said.
I'm going to come back and we're going to walk through the
All right, part 2.
Okay, so this is part 2 of our
We'll
new
speed it
home
up, though.
walkthrough. If you didn't see part 1, I recommend you watch that first, since that has the front of the house. All right, now
This
we're going to
audio
go
is
into
so
the
sharp.
kitchen and show you that. So, just want to make sure there's no dresses or anything on here that are important. There's nothing really important that I can see on this fridge. Hold on a second. Wait, what's this? This might be important. All right, hold on. Take one thing off
Hey,
the
no
fridge.
name.
Just in case. You never know, people. All right, so here we are. Our fridge and a nice Chicago pin from our vacation to Chicago last year. But these are, there's a local Bed Bath & Beyond that actually has a World Market inside of it, and the World Market has all kinds of great drinks and sodas, and we go there once a week, we buy them, and we use this to carry them out, but then we never remember we have them, so we never bring them back and reuse them, and look how many we've accumulated now, because we're dumb. So I'm just gonna toss this shit up here for now, just to get out of the way. Son of a bitch, there you go. All right, good. Up here we have stuff that the previous owners left. Yes, they left that. We don't know what that is. It's just decorative mug artwork or whatever.
This is
Okay.
always something
We
great
actually
to remember.
purchased-
DSP always likes to point out what the old owners left at this house, but DSP himself was I don't know if it was a lie or if it was his original idea. I don't know. Who knows really? But he wanted to like rent out the condo that he used to live at in Connecticut when he left, and the things he left behind was nothing useful. He left a broken PS3 with the logic of saying, yeah, maybe whoever lives here next will want to fix that up. He left a bunch of garbage in his old condo with the intention of renting it out, and just left a bunch of shit in there. So I don't know.
This is very smart.
They left like paintings, gloves, and paint. Stuff that you can actually use. And DSP was like, oh, these fucking people left a bunch of garbage.
By which we can plan out our meals.
What the fuck is this?
Important things that are going on certain days, events. So, you know, we've got meal, we had an appointment, a guy was coming by to measure to have blinds installed, what game I'm starting on what day. When
His
take out
dad
the
had to
trash,
clear it
the
out.
trash, special vlogs like Ask the King, all kinds of stuff, okay? Really useful. Our fridge itself, well, first of all, I should show you this. It's empty. All that's up here right now,
It's
you can see
empty?
a little extra
It's
thing
not
for
empty.
the dishwasher, which we're not using, and emptiness. Because it's so effing high, I can barely reach it. How am I supposed to put stuff up there and be able
Oh
to get to it
no,
without a step
I'm
stool?
5'12".
Extra storage at some point. What we have here is a running list of stuff that we need to buy. So you see this week is the sauce week, so I need to buy all the ingredients to make my
Sauce
family recipe
week.
sauce. And some of you might say, what exactly is in Phil's fridge? What kind of things will you find?
Oh,
Well,
no.
besides the chopped up dead
The
bodies,
snack pizza.
ice maker, that's a ginger beer for Leanna. Filtered water, grapefruit juice, orange juice. In the back there, I believe there's apple juice, iced tea. There's some sangria in the back. Chocolate milk, regular milk. Yes, it is lactate because I am half lactose intolerant, which means that I get gas if I drink or eat lots
What?
of dairy products. So we got that. Very
I'm so glad I know this. I'm so glad he told me this information.
chocolate milk, regular milk. Yes, it is lactate because I am half lactose intolerant, which means that I get gas if I drink
Thank you.
or eat lots of dairy products. So we got that.
Thank you.
Various cheeses for different meals and stuff that we've made. That's actually
Now you
shredded
guys
cabbage
know
and
that.
veggies
All of
for
you here on the
the
stream.
hamsters.
Now you know.
Upstairs. In there we've got various
In case you were
veggies and things for
wondering.
meals later this week. So that's one side of the fridge. I know this is thrilling. The other side of the fridge, various
Oh,
drinks.
great.
I'm surprised he's not a fridge magnet collector.
Yanks in the 9. Thank you for the 2. Yeah, he only collects a bunch of statues.
Obies,
And,
heavy cream for
trading
sodas
cards.
back there,
And
different
Champions
ingredients for different meals
cards
that we're
in
planning
a
on
mobile
making,
game.
We've made before, and we're gonna make again. Some Red
He
Bulls,
collects
if I
other
need to.
stuff.
Various meats, some delicious pork loin. We're probably gonna be checking out.
Unfortunately, it's
tomorrow
not
for dinner.
magnets. I'm sorry.
Lunch meats.
Lunch
salsa,
meat?
blue shredded blue cheese, some candy, which I eat every once in a while, maybe a little piece a day.
Oh,
And we got nothing in there
no.
right now. Of course, on this side, you got your dairy cheese, your sliced cheese.
Man, it's always so funny going back and seeing some of this stuff.
I'm lucky I'm only 25% lactose intolerant.
Big ups Maximus for the 2. Thank you.
for sandwiches,
Luckily for you, I guess.
some candy, which I eat every once in a while, maybe a little piece a day.
So this was in 2014. In like 2016, DSP was telling people that he doesn't ever snack. I don't eat snacks. Like it was a brag that he would do. Back in 2016, 2017, 2018, he would tell people this. I don't know why. I guess he was still pretending he was skinny. I don't know. He's been through like phases of telling people how heavy he is. Because back then in like 2016, 17, he would say, I was way fatter back then. And then current day, no, in like 2021, 2022, he would be like, man, in 2016, I was so unhealthy. And then in current day, he's like, man, 5 years ago, I was so unhealthy. Like it always moves. I don't know. But specifically this chocolate thing. I know he says he's a
salsa,
chocoholic,
blue shredded blue cheese, some
but him saying specifically, yeah, I snack sometimes, and it's a bunch of chocolate. But he's told people, like, not even 2 years after this video, that he doesn't snack. I don't know why. This is the content. Don't ask me why I remember this. But he tells people this shit. He expects people to, like, listen to this.
which I eat.
But if you
every once in a
remember
while,
it, you're a
like
troll,
a day.
obviously.
And we got
You're supposed to
nothing
forget
there
it.
right now. Of course, on this side, you got your dairy cheeses, your sliced cheeses for sandwiches, eggs. By the way, a pro tip for those of you who have an egg holder like this, instead of just leaving them in the carton, rip off the date and put it in there, because if you don't have the date, you don't know when the eggs go bad. More drinks for me.
Thanks, Bruno.
You got Mountain Dew Kickstarts, you've got lime seltzers, Metro Mint, which I talked about before, and some various condiments and stuff tossed in there.
All right. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you.
this is the big real business, the freezer. What a fridge this is compared to the one I used to have. In Connecticut, the one was a piece of shit. Had no space at all. This is amazing. Look at this. We've got sliced grilled chicken, hot dogs. We've got chicken thighs frozen. We've got peas. We've got corn. We've got
Okay,
turkey
really?
bacon,
We're gonna go through
regular
everything?
lemonade,
Really?
Some bagel. Hidden compartment. Look at this.
Whoa, hidden.
Ice cream. Sunshine or outshine bars, which are frozen fruit bars. Pretty good stuff. All right, so the kitchen, as you can see,
Okay. How exciting.
now laid out with all the stuff that we need to make meals and to do stuff in the kitchen. So we actually have these mats that we purchased for the floor. They definitely help your feet. Without these mats, my feet hurt walking on hardwood floors. These make it incredibly bearable, and especially for Leanna, who's in here
Wait,
cooking
what?
every day, it's a godsend.
Ooh.
So what do you
Leanna's in
find
there
the cabinet?
cooking.
Well, various things, as you can see.
Why would you get a bunch of mats? This is okay. So this is another thing. DSP also got mats for the bathroom because he says his feet hurt walking around. And as we know, he's a toe walker, so he walks on his toes. But yeah, why did you get a bunch of mats? Why didn't you just get like slippers instead of mats? If it hurts everywhere you
all
walk,
the stuff that we
I don't
need to
know,
make meals
whatever.
and to do stuff in the kitchen. So
He'll
we
do
actually have
both.
these mats that we purchased.
Obviously.
Godsend. So, what do you find in the cabinet? Well,
What do
various
you-
things, as you can see, my energy drinks on the top
Holy
shelf.
shit.
We've got
G
all
Fuel.
of the
He's a
Keurig
gamer.
drinks for this Keurig coffee maker. On the middle shelf, the bottom shelf is all cooking stuff, okay? Sauces,
Yeah.
Vinegar.
This coffee maker and the garbage can are why he doesn't do these anymore, because people would point out how expensive they were. And it got bad really when he was begging for money, at least begging directly. I gotta mention directly because he's always been begging, but when he started begging directly for money straight up, what does he call it, crowdfunding, that's when it got worse, because he would be begging on stream saying how poor he is, and then he would show his house and he has like a $500 coffee maker. People are like, Burnell,
Herbs
why
and
do you have a
spices,
$300
like
trash
that.
can, dude?
Down here, you've got your Keurig system.
So he
You've got
stopped
phone.
showing it.
You've got utensils with my Starship Enterprise pizza cutter from back home. Had that for a long time. Down here, pots and pans. You know, do you really want to see that? Pots and pans. Wow, you probably have them in your own place. We've got nothing, because look at this stupid cabinet.
piracy
This
is
the dumbest
good.
cabinet I've ever seen in my life. You got, look at this.
Only the best
You can't fit
content.
anything. It's literally this
That
deep.
brand dude.
What the fuck would you put up there? It's a completely worthless cabinet. Here you got the microwave, which is the best microwave I've ever owned. It's absolutely
Look at him
amazing.
sway!
It's a Samsung. Duh.
Oh my god.
The oven's alright. The oven I like because it's a flat top, so I can actually clean it very easily. Down there we got pots and pans. I'm not even gonna bother showing you that. Vitamins.
Holy
salt,
shit,
pepper,
he really goes
cloves.
through all of this
This is the bread box.
individually.
I got right now Old Town sourdough, which I absolutely love. Old Town sourdough bread. Sometimes I make myself a grilled cheese at night or something.
Okay.
And here we got various stuff. This is basically the stuff that wouldn't fit anywhere else. And then all these containers, a little tea kettle.
Thanks, Burnell.
You got your blender, it's the same blender I had in Connecticut. Cheese grater. We got, what is that? Sugar in the raw. All kinds of various utensils and stuff up there. The Humongo toaster. I don't know why we bought it. I have no idea when we're ever going to make 4 pieces of toast at once. I don't know. These, what do you call these things? Mittens to take hot stuff. Tongs. The scrubby things. What do they call them? They used to call them Brillo pads, but this isn't Brillo brand.
Oh my
This is
god.
just the steel
Okay,
wool pad. That's
I'm
what
ready
it's
to
called.
move on. Holy fuck. Burnell. Oh, the hate mug. Let's go.
A lot of you probably don't, because he's been away for years, but he used to sit on my old bar in my Connecticut, in my condo, and he used to show up in all my vlogs, and it's been quite some time. I haven't looked like that since late 2010. Damn.
Damn.
Moving on. I know this is a long one. Look at this. Dishes, mugs, taller
Oh my
water
God.
bottles.
Sounds like the
all
irate
kinds of
gamer.
things, okay? Woohoo.
Dishes,
Very exciting.
mugs.
This is our dishwasher,
hell?
which is spewing food or end of the countertop that leads into our dining room. Right now, as you can see, it is completely dominated by Leanna's soap-making techniques and antics. She is looking to get back into it. She didn't do it for a few months and was very sad about that. And I told her, why don't
Stop
you start doing
swaying.
it?
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna get sick watching this video. I swear to God. Here's the garbage can that I mentioned. Let's go.
First thing about the kitchen so far.
You all know about
An
this.
incredibly awesome trash can. It's from a company called Simple Human. You put your foot down. It opens up automatically. You got a completely sorted trash on the left, recyclables on the right. It's got an
Big
air
ups,
filter
Ghost
so it doesn't
Hunter.
stink.
18
and you can
fucking
buy the
months.
bags. Wherever you buy
Jeez.
this, they should sell the bags. We got it at Bed Bath & Beyond. All right, has a tab that keeps it open. I don't even need to keep my foot down on the bar. And when you're emptying it, it literally pops out, goes right back in, and you can buy the bags for it that fit it custom. So as you can see, no loose bag, no spillage, nothing. The bag, perfect size, goes right in your trash, fits in a small trash can. It's great. So this is the best trash can I've ever owned. I love it. All right, in the next part, we're going to continue on. We're not even done with downstairs. I'll show you the rest
All
of that.
right, that's that. Okay, moving on. That was a big fucking waste of time. I'm sorry. But I actually started real early, so this is the true start of the stream. Oh yeah, before we started too, I wanted to cover this. DSP's channel is a mess. I was looking for things to watch, and his whole fucking channel is like out of order, especially with this Switch stuff, because I want to like watch some of the Switch stuff and like skim through it and get timestamps. So I was like trying to look for shit, and then I gave up because fuck his channel. But he has the initial setup first, and then part 4 of Mario, and then the pre-stream of the Nintendo Switch event, and then part 2 of Mario, and then the unboxing, and then part 1 of Mario, and then part 5 of Mario. Oh, then part 6, there, it's in order. Then part 3, then part 7, then part 8. I don't know. It's a fucking mess. He just mass uploaded the videos, and the shorter ones uploaded first, because yeah, straight up. This one's only 20 minutes. Oh, I forgot this one. His review of Mario Kart World was uploaded first. So yeah, because it's the shortest video. So this is how he treats his channel, I guess. It's a landfill. Just dump all that shit on YouTube. Drag the file in, don't do anything. So yeah, anyways, that's the brief little derail of that. So let's check out the initial console setup. Store tour. Oh my god.
Well, hello everyone. DSP here. I'm looking at the wrong camera. Welcome to launch day of Switch 2. And now we can finally take a look at the real console. I had to do a little bit of setup stuff. We're here. I literally just got the dashboard open, got my account synced. We're ready to go. So this is the
Use
new
the
Switch 2
playlist.
dashboard. Oddly enough, it looks pretty
yeah.
familiar. It looks pretty much identical to the Switch 1 dashboard from what I'm seeing. So here we go. From here, you can re-download and play purchase downloadable games on your account.
We probably won't spend
Virtual
too much time
game
in this.
cards is what that's called. So for the record, I have a third-party play and charge accessory that I'm using right now to both play and charge my Joy-Cons. Without this, you would have had to essentially have these on the Switch to charge it. So how exactly would you do that? When it's docked, you wouldn't. You'd have to let these charge first before you could even use it. That's why I bought this, okay? Okay, so...
Yeah, this is really dumb,
what do we
too.
want to do?
Because I don't know why he's acting like he can't use the console when he doesn't have the Joy-Con. He calls them Wiimote, by the way. Let's just call them Wiimotes, fuck it. He has a Pro Controller from the old Switch. I mean, I guess maybe he doesn't have it, technically, because that old Switch is Cat's Switch now.
What you do, first of all...
But dude,
what
you
kind
could
of
just
mode
use
this
the other
thing has?
controller.
Give me 1 second here.
Come on.
I'm going to hide it for just a sec because I want to go through system settings.
Okay, he's going to hide it with the flame. Just go to the store, dude. Can we just complain about everything being expensive?
Well, HDR is off, so hopefully it's fine. It'll look good on both. All right, so as you can see, there's nothing on it yet. Controllers.
Oh my god.
So here's what I've got. These two being charged by
he's
USB.
like Digital Foundry.
I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm sure you could search for controllers. You could probably pair other controllers as well. How to use the mouse controller, so that'll work with some games. The mouse controls, I'm sure. Okay.
Oh my
All
god.
right, I guess what we got to do, we have to go to
Tractor
the
Goose,
eShop.
welcome.
I don't know if it's going to make me log in again.
Enjoy your lurking.
But I got to go to the eShop so we can get Mario. I knew it. So hold on 1 second.
Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Yeah, there we go.
This is Nintendo Switch.
You think
there's
everyone's going to buy that?
videos.
Probably. I think that everyone will, too. And then, of course, play all these other
DSP
games
should
like
have bought
Street
it.
Fighter
What?
6 and Zelda.
Okay, hold on.
Current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch.
You think anyone's going to buy that? Probably. I think that everyone will, too.
You see how, like, artistically DSP covers the Switch, literally going through every menu and showing you everything? Why doesn't he buy the game? That's what the game is. It goes through everything. You are the streamer. This could have been fun to play. No one else is going to buy it.
Play all
I
these
don't
other
know.
games like Street Fighter 6 and Zelda. Nintendo Classics.
Why didn't he buy it? That would have been a second game to
Nintendo
play.
Online subscription. You get the SNES stuff for free. Fortnite is on here.
Why is
Street
that
Fighter
funny?
6. Donkey Kong Bonanza I'll be getting, for sure. Madden. I didn't even know Madden was on the Switch, too. They got Hogwarts Legacy on here. Bravely Default. Yakuza 0.
All
Civ
games
7.
he's not going to play.
Deltarune just came out today, right? I believe it just came out. I think so. All right.
I think the 8-bit does.
Well, let's get what we're all here for. I
work.
just want to see. Wow, there's a lot on here.
If the Switch Pro controller works,
sure a lot of these have
then I
improvements
think
too,
their odds
right?
are good that the 8-bit
All
Pro
right,
controller
so-
works. Maybe I'm wrong though. I'm sorry.
$79.99.
No, let's complain about the price.
Okay, let me hold my pay or hide my
Let's
payment.
buy it
info here.
anyway.
$79.99, folks. Yikes.
This is a bag. I count this as a bag.
Oy, oy, oy.
Yikes. He wanted like over $1,000 for this stream, and he only made like 600, 700.
They're making me log in again.
So
Wow.
it was a quote unquote failure. No. Okay. Really, dude? Edit this out of the video, please.
Feel like you just bought a new console, does it?
Wait, what? What's he complaining about?
It looks exactly the same.
Oh.
The dashboard, even the icons, it's almost identical. It doesn't feel like you just bought a new console, does it? It feels like you're playing exactly the same console. So for
Right.
the record, what it told me
He bought it,
in
though.
the display settings, the console does 4K, but only 60 frames per second, 60 hertz output. It does do 120 hertz, but only at 1080p and 1440p. It doesn't do it at 4K. So definitely not a full-fledged 4K console. All right, just to forewarn everybody. But you can get 120 hertz at lower resolutions. Okay.
Who are we banning? What are we doing? What's happening?
Reigning Terror with a $2 super chat. Why didn't you download the game before stream? Because how would I do a live first time unboxing if I'd already unboxed it and downloaded the game on it? Great
What?
question. Thanks for the super
Oh
chat.
my god. This dude, okay, holy fuck, you are so dented. This dude did DSP reaction videos where he watched the videos beforehand. He had a whole channel based on that. But somehow he can't just download a game and then go through all of the menus. Okay, I don't know. But I could watch pre-screened videos
So I will
for
be
my
playing
reaction
Mario Kart
channel
World at
where I'm
4K
supposed to
60
give my
frames.
reaction.
You guys on stream and on demand will be seeing it at 1440p 60 frames if you're watching on YouTube, or 1080p 60 frames if you're watching on Kick.
What is happening? Why is this a YouTube video? Why is there... What?
If you want to set up brightness, go to adjust HDR, even though you have it turned off. Then there's a button you can press where you can adjust brightness. That's how it worked for me. I could try that, but I don't know if it'll work. Let's see.
Why does he keep hiding the screen? Wait, this is the video! Half of the video is him downloading Mario Kart. No fucking way. What did I expect, honestly? Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks.
This
It's
is how
time
dead his channel
for
is.
Mario-
Nobody even fucking saw this. He
No, Mar-
uploaded a video where half the video is him fucking downloading a game.
I hope you enjoyed.
I hope you enjoyed. Him saying, I hope you enjoyed. Fucking hit the
It comes right up.
blank screen.
Thanks for bearing with me, and now it is time for...
That's so okay. Wow. I don't know what I expected, but that's definitely not it. So this is him actually playing the game. Game journalist explodes over Switch 2. Mario Kart World. Cheating and sabotaging his gameplay. Thank you.
I'm not
Memology.
I wasn't...
Oh, we're going to skip the preview. I don't want spoilers, dude.
Grand Prix Knockout Tour Time Trials Racer Battle. Grand Prix, because we're going to try to unlock all the courses. This is launch day, and this is what I'm calling Rainbow Road Rush. My idea is, can I unlock the Rainbow Road in one sitting on launch day? I mean, that means I'm going to have to play through all the courses. So we're going to see how it goes
Yeah,
today,
Repsy.
okay? Why is Donkey
All right.
Kong an unlockable? He's been in it since the first one, and they made him an unlockable? That's ridiculous. How disrespectful. I'd be upset.
Maybe because he's new.
And I'm just going to go with the fastest.
New design.
See how it goes. Keep in mind, I don't even know how to play. So this will be interesting. I have no clue how to play. There's a little preview of the stage. Oh my God. It's original Donkey Kong. Oh, wow. That's cool.
Whoa.
Nice. Original Donkey Kong is in the stage. All right, Mario Brothers Circuit. Here we go. Speed boost. First race, I got the speed boost. Great.
There's a pretty fun thing about this gameplay.
Supposed to do.
DSP never notices, I think, for the whole time he plays this.
Nice.
The slipstreaming,
I'm in second.
where you like ride behind someone and you get like a speed boost because they're taking all the wind.
150cc. The computer knows all the shortcuts. I don't know the shortcuts yet.
Oh my God.
That's kind of unfair because I don't know what the shortcuts are.
Huh?
Yeah, so 150cc, they know all the shortcuts. I lost to
King
Luigi because he
Necro.
had a shortcut I don't know about.
All of these viral moments. He keeps going viral. I didn't cover that, but there's another one where he's playing Lies of P. He went viral again. So, and it always says game journalist, which is great. Just keep doing that,
It's not
please.
easy.
Whoever's
you
doing
idiot.
that.
I'm on the hardest difficulty. What a bunch of fucking dunces already. I'm on
Oh,
the hardest
no.
difficulty. Turn off auto steer, pause the game. There are so many tricks you need to learn. Oh, I don't know anything what you're talking about. I can't do that. I'm playing. I can't go to auto steer. There is no 20cc or 200cc. It doesn't even exist. People are like, oh, dude, you didn't do 200cc. It's not even in the game. Idiot.
He gets
Yeah, I don't
really
know. Someone
defensive
took the
over
boxes,
Mario
turned off Smart
Kart.
Racing. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. All I did was boot the game and start playing. So I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
What the hell is Smart Racing? Look, everyone's faster than me.
I wonder why he gets so defensive
Oh,
playing
great. Well,
this.
that's a horrible shortcut. Are you kidding? The shortcut puts you into the wall. Why would you ever use it?
There's always an excuse with Mario Kart. And any racing game. I mean, it's every game,
Oh,
really.
that's fair. Car drives right into me. Misses all of them, but drives directly into me.
Oh, man. He turned into it.
God.
He would have missed
What
it.
a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, why is he so much faster than me? What the hell?
Yeah, Talvi,
Bullshit.
that's a good point. Big ups, buddy.
Wow, couldn't meet you. Can't do anything here because the you son of a bitch right in front of me. Still can't catch it.
He gets tunnel vision playing
What?
this.
That's not what I wanted to do. I don't even know how you do that. He did a side flip, which I didn't want to do, so I didn't get an item. Yeah, look, now I can't do grind. He can't either, actually.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Using steering puppy as well. That's King Den.
Yeah,
Prince emoji.
This little cable at the back of his cart is the smart steering. So it takes him a little bit before he turns it off. Thank
Yeah,
you,
he's got
Jordan
better maximum
Fadeaway.
speed, so I can't
For the
catch it.
two.
I lost speed. It makes sense.
220cc.
I did aerial tricks and I lost speed. Nothing I can do about that. Oh, of course he gets the item too, right? Yeah, very fair. Lands right in front of me and gets the item.
What are we complaining about?
Everyone
They're
says
trying
turn
to
off auto
win?
steering. I don't know what it is. How do I turn it off? I guess I'll have to do it in a menu. I don't know what that is. It was on by default. I didn't turn anything on or off, so.
Yeah,
Come on,
the
my
baby
first
mode is
win.
on by default.
Can we get some support for my first win in Mario Kart World, baby, on the hardest difficulty? Hell yeah. Give me monies. Exactly. Where's the champagne for the win? Why have I not been showered in champagne for my first win in Mario Kart World? What is going on? Guys, we are literally so close to a shot. You don't want to see me take a shot and try to play this? Come on. Let's do it. Let's try the rally cart. I'm going to eBay. Did he just dab? No. Tell me you didn't make Donkey Kong dab. Oh, God.
Holly Jolly Christmas Day.
Oh, my lord.
All right. Donkey Kong time. Ah, crap, look what happened. I got stuck in the dirt. That sucks. Now, wait a minute. I just hit him with a red shell, and he moved forward fast out of the red shell hit. That made no sense at all.
You were also in the dirt, so you slowed down. Huh?
I'm not, wait. I wasn't in first. Whoa.
That's the best one.
I got hit with a blue shell, and I was in third. How am I supposed to come back now? The game blatantly cheated. Blue shell.
No, the
first.
game
Why
cheated.
did blue shell hit me? I was in third. The game literally just cheated. What the hell was that?
Hey, oh no,
He
welcome.
cheated. He's a fucking cheater.
The game's
a blatant
cheating.
Fucking cheater. 100% blatant cheating. I'm not. Wait. No, I wasn't in first. I was in third. Complete bullshit. Don't make an excuse. The game
Don't make an
literally just fucking cheated.
excuse. Says the guy
I
making
was
an
in
excuse.
third place, and blue shell put me to sixth. That's complete cheating bullshit. And again, it's just what I'm telling you about 150cc. The game will cheat on the hardest difficulty. I was doing
God.
fine. I was going to come back. You hit me with a blue shell when I'm in third. Complete bullshit. Wow, that pisses me off. I'm actually legit pissed.
Him saying hardest difficulty is also something he kept saying over and 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 over for the stream. Which is, I mean, I guess technically true. But dude, it's 150cc. It's not that hard. It's Mario Kart. I don't know, man. I haven't played this game.
Oh my God.
I don't have a
I
Switch
don't
2.
like this.
But I've been playing Mario Kart 8. And
Why are the
like,
cars driving in the
it's not
sand?
200cc. It's not that hard. I don't know. 43 years old, by the way.
Oh my God, I don't know what the state is. So weird.
Asking people to shower him with champagne.
A long time ago.
Holy shit,
He hated
Kenneth.
Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. The number of excuses he made during that game is unbelievable. Just like Mario Kart World. Dude is horrible in every game he plays. Expect a WWE gacha game.
Big ups to Kenneth Douglas for the 10, dude. Thank you so much. I haven't actually seen that one, the Crash one. My favorite, this is how you, oh, that's...
Nothing I can do. Literally nothing I could have done today.
Thank
at
you
all.
for the
Not my
10,
fault.
by the way. Holy shit.
So now I'm in third. Nothing I
But
can
yeah,
do.
my
Not
favorite,
fault.
this is how you don't play, is him playing Need for Speed Payback, which is another racing game. So it seems like racing games, he's always saying the game cheated and shit, specifically. It's always those.
Nothing I could have done at all to do
Nothing
better.
I could have done.
I played perfect.
He has terrible tunnel vision. He doesn't look ahead of him, especially in Mario Kart too, I've noticed. Because spoilers, I watched some of this. But he doesn't like notice items in front of him. If there's a guy with bananas in front of him, he doesn't think to not drive directly behind him. So then when he drops a banana, it just hits him. And he's like, oh, nothing I can do.
I was in first. Blue shell hits me. I'm done.
But thank you.
Trash. I played perfectly. I was in first. So first race I was cheated because I was in third place.
Cheated.
And blue shell hit me and put me in sixth.
Child's
Second
game.
race I'm in first place and blue shell hits me. There's nothing I can do. What should I have done to play that better? Nothing. I got cheated. How did I not get... What? I drove right into it. They didn't give it to me. What the fuck? I drove right into that fucking thing. What the hell? What was this? I don't even know what's going on.
Just remember a lot of this
Well, this
fake
sucks.
hype.
I don't know what's going on. I'm losing my traction.
Oh my
I
god.
changed my car.
Wow. Look at this. He drives in the dirt. Driving in the dirt. Not even on the road. Drifts into the dirt.
Well, this sucks. I don't know what's going on. I'm losing my traction.
I don't know what's
I think
going
I
on.
changed my car to all-terrain, but now I can't take corners. What? Oh, did you see that? She took the red shell and didn't slow down. She kept moving full speed, even though it hit her.
Maybe she had a banana, dude.
What? How did I not get an item?
What?
I
Really?
didn't get an item. I touched it. Blade
Okay, he's got to be trolling.
speed,
There's no way.
even though it hit her.
I know he's not, but I'm trolling.
What? How did I not get an item?
How did he not notice that he didn't hit it? Oh my god.
I have better maximum speed than Goomba. How could he be passing me?
Oh no, the la la la.
I don't like the game. Look at that, I just cheated right there.
How is that cheating? Like, again, they're right there. That was what I was talking about.
Classic game.
Weird tunnel vision where he doesn't even pay attention to anything. He's driving directly behind someone, presumably when they just passed some question mark blocks for items. I know I'm like breaking down this gameplay really dumbly. Fuck it. But he just does that. I don't know why. He doesn't care. He doesn't pay attention to anything. Why would you do that? You can get, look, you can see the shell. I didn't even notice that. You can see the shell on the character in the game. They have a shell and he passed them. Big ups.
That's the classic theme. I don't like the game. Look at that. I just cheated right there.
It's cheating.
Didn't do anything. Cheated.
Too busy la la laing. Okay, right there.
Jumped and it didn't jump. Great. Yeah, it's not my fault. I did it.
Can't you look backwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nonsense. It's
You
fucking
can.
bullshit. The game cheated a million times.
Oh my god.
I was hitting the boxes. It wasn't
I'm
giving
glad
me
I
an
didn't
item.
start a counter.
Pretending like the guy in front of me got it. No, he didn't. I hit the box. It was blatantly abusing the system over and over. What a piece of shit.
Oh good. Here's the replay.
That was complete fucking nonsense. The game just keeps cheating over and over.
Cheating.
Wow.
Cheating game.
Tell me how the Goomba was faster than Donkey Kong, who has the fastest maximum speed. The Goomba was driving better than me, faster than me, right next to me. What are you talking about?
Ground stat is more important than speed. Why did
I'm
he
trying
use
to
that?
get rid of Blooper.
Oh.
Can't see. Now Blue Shell's gonna hit me.
You have saved it, dude.
Oh, there's a Monty Mole came out of nowhere.
Hey, X-shaped, welcome. Always gets me.
This sucks. I'm losing all my speed. What can I do?
What can I do?
I don't know the stage and I can't see.
What do you mean you can't see?
Yes, my own shell randomly hit me. And then I got hit into a jet and there was no way to avoid it. Right. Fuck this cheating game. Complete blatant cheating.
Man, this game journalist fucking sucks at the game.
I'm not. There's no way I'm going to win that because they cheated so much before. Yep.
Oh my god.
Third.
He loves to say they're
the game
cheating.
didn't hit me with a blue shell when I was in third place. And then hit me with a blue shell when I was blatantly in first. There was no way to avoid it. I would have actually won. So the two races they cheated me, I would have won. Cheater! Oh my god, what a fucking cheater! Guys,
Big ups XJS for becoming a member.
Based.
Thank
Join
you.
this launch day
Welcome.
coverage of Mario Kart World. Please support the stream.
Hope you enjoy
Let's
being
get
called
some
a
support
mouth
from
driller.
both sides.
Oh no, wait, we're begging.
Coverage of Mario Kart World. Please support the stream. Let's get some support from both sides right now. Let's get some subs. Let's get some super chats, some tips. Let's get $200 to get me to take another shot.
Why am I not being showered in champagne?
Out of the way. Oh, crap. I didn't know. I didn't know. Wait, where'd my items go? Wait a minute. I had 3 mushrooms. They've all disappeared. What happened? I only
Just
used
fell
one.
off. All right.
Oh, right. Right in front of me, of course. But,
Oh my god, this
of
audio.
course, I didn't do anything wrong there. They just happen to have a triple item I can't avoid.
Let me see that. Is this what I was talking about again? Dude, you can see it. Oh my
I
god.
didn't do anything.
So this is exactly it. This is the best example. This guy has the items. He's just behind him. What are you doing, sir? Get out of the way.
I'm trying to
bro.
go right. It didn't work. Wow. The control fucked up. It did not jump and go right.
Oh, great. It's the controller now. The game cheated. It's the controller.
Shitty fifth.
Nothing I can do.
Yeah. So number 1, it didn't work when I was driving and I was doing the power slide. I got 3 shells. The moment I got 3 green shells, 2 people popped triple bananas next to me. Completely cheating. Say, oh, they got shells.
What?
You're going to take us out. No, because we have triple bananas now. Complete bullshit. So the game used to do this. It still does it. It still cheats at the highest difficulty.
Oh my
Then
God.
it didn't actually do my power slide. I jumped and went to power slide and it just dropped it. It didn't do it.
He's so
Two
strange.
things there that I should have been able to do that I didn't get. Complete bullshit.
Because my moves drop all the time in this online for some reason. He's winning. It's fucking horseshit.
Damn.
It's like drop a move,
It's
drop
so
a move,
crazy
drop a
for
move.
him to come up with these excuses.
Pretty bullshit.
43
This
years
car
old,
actually has really good
playing
handling.
Mario
I think
Kart,
that's all it has. Is
the
hand-
baby game. It's okay, I could say that. I like Mario Kart. No.
Of course you have triple bananas. Of course you do.
Why did you throw it?
Even though no one in first ever gets triple bananas, they get triple bananas.
What?
So I can't hit them.
Since when? What does that mean? He doesn't play Mario Kart.
What? I hit the guy in front of me with a shell, and then another shell hit me from behind. So even though I
It
hit the
wasn't
right
even a guy.
in front of me, something I couldn't see hits me. Jeez.
What? You couldn't see it? Brunel. I'm sorry. This is so dumb. There's no point doing this. What is that? What is this sound effect and this icon at the bottom of the screen?
What?
Fuck you.
He was blatantly cheating like crazy.
Yeah, it's cheating. 20-minute video of it is cheating.
Great. Oh my god, well, I'm done. I didn't know how sharp it was. Crazy sharp turn.
He's
And
so
we're on
bad at
ice.
this. I was watching this stream without actually looking at the screen for
Come on,
very
get
much,
Stupid fucking snow. God damn
so
it.
I didn't realize how
Piss me
bad it
off.
was.
What? I have a shell. What are they even talking about? How did the red shell not hit the ground? Made no sense at all.
He's so fucking ass, man.
I couldn't see. I couldn't see the stage. What was I supposed to do there? What just happened? What? I was driving straight. The game clipped me off the edge and made me fall off the track, even though I was driving straight. It clipped me. Gee, thanks.
Oh, did it? Papa Polecat? That's funny.
Folks, did you see that? Are you kidding? Dude, get the fuck out of here. Number one, it clips me off the track. I'm driving straight
This is
and I use the ghost.
embarrassing. This
All of
shit's
a
so
sudden, the game
embarrassing.
says, you clipped off the stage or over here. I'm driving straight. There's nothing else I can do but drive straight. How can you say that's my fault? What just happened? Then I got the fire flower I shot. I hit the guy in front of me. He didn't lose any speed. He stayed ahead of me instead of slowing down. Then another person goes by me for no reason. The game is outright cheating, and I avoided the blue shell. I used skill to avoid the blue shell, and I'm still getting beaten by a cheating-ass game. That's awful.
Oh, speaking of the Crash game,
Not my
There it
fault.
is.
Fuck this game.
he loves video games. Children's driving games, specifically. Those are his strong suit. Obviously.
What? Did you see that? What is going on? Are you like, what did I do wrong? So literally, I have 3 shells. Bowser drives up with 3 banana peels, takes out 2 shells, then immediately knocks me off the stage? What the fuck do you want me to do?
For whatever reason, if you forgot, this is a bot lobby. He is playing single player.
God, you're supposed to use
Grand Pricks mode.
on the ground. How was I supposed to know that?
So yeah,
This sucks.
all this
Like,
complaining for
I'm
AI.
beaten by not knowing the stage at all. So we're up to 186 of support.
And we're begging.
Guys, please keep it going for the Switch 2 launch marathon. All right, let's hit. Are we gonna hit 200 so I can have my second?
a long time ago.
Speaking of begging.
Juno index pointing up. Superhero also I mentioned this in a comment, but my B if I don't respond or respond right away during streams, I'm usually driving to work when
Hey,
the
no
stream
problem,
is
man.
running.
No problem,
Like,
man.
what's
Thank
taking
you.
so long?
Determined.
How about some subs?
Big
over on
ups.
Kick? How about some tips? What's
How
going
about
on?
some
Let's get
tips,
support so we can
dude?
hit our goals today. Right now, we only got 1 goal in. Obviously, the attention.
Thank you for the 10 and going dark a long time ago.
I am Tekken 3 here.
Big ups
is to hit a
determined.
bunch of goals
The
so we
legend.
can DSP tries it tomorrow. But it looks like at this point, we're not doing very well.
186 out of 300. That's what's on
Now,
screen.
I thought you guys wanted to see me try to do this when I was buzzed or drunk. I guess not.
Yeah,
There's
this is
been
embarrassing.
no support really coming in. Just a few super chats here and there, but nothing else. No subs. No significant contributions in ages. What's hilarious is people were complaining earlier when I was doing the unboxing, saying it was boring. I got more contribution during that than since I've played. As I've been playing, I'm getting nothing. So maybe I should just turn the game off. Maybe if I turn the game off, things will improve. It seems like that's the case, huh?
You know what's great too? This has been a 16-year online begging streak where the whole time he complains about Nintendo games. He has like conditioned, maybe that's not the right word, but conditioned his audience into not liking Nintendo. He tells the audience that you guys don't seem to like Nintendo games. And so what does he do? He hypes up a Nintendo event where he buys a Nintendo console and plays a Nintendo game. Big ups, I guess. Great business model. And he would consider the stream a failure because he only made like $600 by the end of it.
It's amazing.
Only 600.
I can't move. What's going on? Yo, it stopped moving. It stopped accelerating. I was
Yo.
that whole time. It stopped working. Oh my god. Do you think there's enough shells? I can't control it. What's going on? Yo, I can't control it. What's going on? Look, I can't move. Look.
Oh, 500. Even worse. Even better.
The Wiimote is faulty.
He only made $500.
Look what happened. So, the Wiimote completed charge, and when the Wiimote completed charge, the RGBs went on the controller, and the controller stopped responding entirely. So I'm gonna start over. It literally stopped responding because it reached full charge. What the hell was that?
This is a great thing too.
Yeah,
Tevin was mentioning this, but DSP was shilling for this charging controller thing
entirely
before the stream.
So I'm gonna start over. It literally
he was already like singing its praises without even knowing anything about it and if it would even work. And this specific kink in it that they haven't patched out yet. They're gonna have to patch it out, dude. This controller charging thing. It's a third-party one and not the official Nintendo one. And he was already saying it's better than the official Nintendo one without ever having used it.
Yeah, because I'm using the third-party charger, or because the Wiimote just does that when it reaches full charge. But it reached full charge, it vibrated, the colors started going crazy.
Why are we
and
still
the
using
controller
it?
stopped working. So I'm just gonna quit and start over. I didn't do anything wrong there. The controller literally would not respond when I was holding the button. Because I was holding it the whole time to accelerate, it just wouldn't accelerate. Oh, it's doing it again. No, dude, the Wiimotes are all fucked up.
Yeah, I don't understand him saying it's fully charged. Look, by the way. But him saying it's fully charged and then we're still using it? Why don't we just not use it? If it's charged, why are we charging it again?
What is going on?
Huh?
It's all fucked up. What's happening?
What?
So, all right, I'm gonna try something. Okay, I just unplugged it. Okay. So maybe it only works when charging. Once it's fully charged, it glitches.
Thank you, Determined.
Bro, I heard this dude say the Switch 2 is dead soon.
Yeah, Determined. Thank you for the 2. We will get there. It's on the docket.
Oh, right. He tossed it right in my face.
The Switch 2 is dead now.
Say, broski.
Spoilers. Thank you, Determined.
Well, I'm gonna hit by this blue shell no matter what I do. Yeah.
This dude gave up on the Switch a day after fucking stream.
What just happened? Dude, I didn't do that. The game knocked me off the course. And it looks like when you get knocked off the course, they take your items. Because I had another item. I had an infinite mushroom. They took it away. Like, what the hell, dude? So I didn't do it. Someone knocked me off the course, and I lose everything, and I'm at last. Holy dinosaur. Dude, I don't know what's going on at this point. I don't know how I'm supposed to avoid anything. I don't know what the hell this is. Look at this. Whoa! Where are we going? What in the heck is this? Somehow someone passed me. How did Birdo pass me exactly? That didn't make any sense at all.
How does it not make sense? I'm so curious what he means by that.
Are you
Oh
kidding
my
me?
god.
What the hell
Oh
is going
my
on?
god.
Wow, gee, thanks a lot, game.
That's the game's fault. Okay, that was so bad I gotta see that again. Mushroom into a pit in the ground. And then he hits the side of the wall.
Are you kidding me?
That's the game's fault. Somehow that's the game's fault.
Wait, finished? That was it? Wow. I got completely screwed. 100%.
The game cheated? Did
So
the game
I ended up
cheat
getting
there?
second behind Birdo because the game cheated. Again, it cheated.
Yep.
I didn't do anything wrong. But all of a sudden, I got dumb fucking retard. The track, couldn't control it. And then it put me on the track at a bad spot. So
Your mouth drooling fucking
cheating
retard.
ass
I
cocksucker.
shouldn't have said that.
someone tipped a buck and said, tell the Kick viewers that Nick Smith thinks that they're all poor over there because they're not contributing. That's Nick, who's been doing super chats all night. Now apparently he just did a $1 tip. He's calling you guys a bunch of, I believe the term is brokey bums. He says you're all a bunch of horrible, limp pocket filled, strings on the bottom of your pants coming off, holes in your shoes, brokey bums. Damn, that's messed up.
The fact that I might
43
lose my
years old.
fucking house over something that I have nothing whatsoever control over or to do with.
43 years old. The
Yeah.
fake. I like the YouTuber sigh.
Control over or to do with.
This is like the apology video, start of the video sigh.
We got about 3 hours roughly left on the marathon. Please, let's get some support. As you can see, we hit 2 goals. Let's
We're
hit another goal
begging.
right now. Let's get another shot at $400. We got hours to go, but still, we're many hours into this event. Let's get some support. Notably, Kick support has been absolutely positively lacking. As you can see, there's one person who gave, a good amount of subs today. That's
Good
it.
amount.
Literally
What's a good
one
amount?
person. So, let's get some more support, shall we?
Nope.
So, guys, I got to get a coffee. Reason being, after dinner, I always eat a coffee. Now, there's been marathons where I haven't had a coffee because you had me drinking, but literally no one's contributing to this marathon at all.
Wow.
So I have zero buzz right now, zero. So I have to go get a coffee in order to continue to play and finish. All right. But I don't know what's going on today, quite frankly. Everyone said they wanted the new game on the new console. I get the new console and the new game, and we've had basically incredibly slow support for a marathon. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what to say. That's why I'm not even really talking about it, because I'm starting to get upset. So I'm just gonna fucking play the game. Seriously.
Are you? God damn. Thank you, Memology, for the great compilation. Oh no, it was less than 400?
Yoo-hoo. Thank you.
No.
Wow, teasing the other chat with the bully beg.
Yeah, Squishy Hero. That's thank you for the 2. That's one of the weirdest things he does. I don't even understand why you would ever think that's okay, even as like a funny haha joke, like when he says he's joking. I don't know how that's even funny or interesting or cool or quirky or weird. I don't even know what he's trying to like pretend that it is. Let's just shit on an audience as a joke, I guess. Thank you. Squishy Hero. He ended up at around 520. Okay. That's a failure to him though. So yeah, for this marathon, $520-ish. And that's not good enough. It's not good enough for him. He spent more than that for the game and the console. And for Cat's accessories, obviously. So yeah, so next video, is Mario Kart World worth the high price? My thoughts after 7+ hours on launch day.
Okay, everyone. So I
The
just
sigh?
concluded
Why are we
a
sighing?
day-long
What?
marathon of Mario Kart World.
Oh, we're beat.
And the launch of the Switch 2. Of course, everyone wants my thoughts. What do I think about Mario Kart World? Well, as you can hear, my allergies combined with me doing this all day and commentating, my throat is completely shot. So bear with me. I know that I don't sound very good right now. Hoping I'll recover and I'll sound better tomorrow night. Okay. Well, it's gorgeous. It runs at 4K and 60
Oh yeah,
frames.
that reminds
By-
me. I have new sound clips. Where the fuck are they?
Baby, if you're tired, you don't have to stick around.
Oh no. Toxic.
Bye. She's beat.
She's beat.
No, baby, no one's forcing you to be here.
Yeah.
Baby, if you're tired, you don't have to stick around.
Baby.
Bye. She's beat. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dave, get your boy. He's crashing out on Mario Kart.
Literally, Jordan Fadeaway. Thank you for the 2.
No, baby, no one's forcing you to be here.
Thank you for the 2.
By far the best looking Nintendo
I hope
game
you
ever
enjoyed
made up to now. Of course,
new
now that the
clips.
Switch 2 is out, we'll probably have other games topping that. One after the other. But as for a first-party title, I mean, it looks amazing to see Nintendo games at this quality. We've all wanted this for how many years, and we're finally getting it, right?
Right.
Not once today did I have any issues with performance. It ran absolutely beautifully. It, never stuttered, never had a problem.
Oh man, his
It
voice
did crash
is
at one point, but it was between a
crazy.
match, so it wasn't even like, the lobby crashed or anything. It was good. The campaign, I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of disappointing. Why? Because it's 8 circuits of
Because he
4
only made
races
$300.
each, so
That's why.
32, races. But the game is way more money than any previous Mario Kart. So you would have thought, oh, that means they're gonna have added content, added value. It's
Wait, they
just as
did.
long as any other Mario Kart. I sat down playing
Okay.
at the hardest difficulty, 150cc, and I beat the entire game within 2.5 hours. It wasn't even that challenging.
That's so
I
stupid.
got through everything. Rainbow.
He didn't
I
beat
called
the
this the
entire
Rainbow Road
game,
Rush
though.
Marathon, thinking, oh, this is gonna be like a big challenge. It's gonna.
He didn't beat the whole game. He didn't unlock all the costumes, and he didn't play with every character, and he didn't even try every cart, and he didn't play the open world, and he didn't do time trials. What the fuck? What do you mean? You beat the whole game?
Really daunting task to do. No, not at all.
Not at all.
It actually was pretty easy to get through the entirety of the game.
All right.
You'd think for the increased price tag, you'd be getting a lot more, and you're not. It's pretty much the same equivalent amount of content as other Mario Kart games. The things that they've added, for example, you're driving between races, so there's a little bit of extra between the races that pads it, so each race is a little bit longer than maybe previously they would have been. And then there's the open world, okay? The open world I played for about 40 minutes, okay? It was very boring.
Wow,
For
I
me
thought
and
you
for
beat the whole
everyone.
game.
It's a bunch of random challenges, a bunch of collectibles, and that's it. There's no story. There's nothing going on. You don't even know what you're doing. Like, you do a challenge, and it's like, wow, you completed it. Okay, and, like, what did I do it for? The game doesn't even tell you.
What does
Like,
he
you don't
want,
even
a
know
battle
what you're
pass?
working toward, if you're even working toward anything. So the whole mode
I
kind
don't
of feels
know.
almost unfinished.
He needs that
in
hit
the end
of
of the day.
fucking dopamine.
If anything, I think what it is, it's a
Like, I don't even know what he means by this. He can't understand the concept of having fun. Like, you can't just play a game to kill time and have fun, like the thing that they're meant to do. He needs a progression system. And you know what would happen if it had a progression system? He would have complained. He would have complained if it had a battle pass or some bullshit. Like, why does Mario Kart need a fucking battle pass? This is stupid.
because when you're
I don't know,
actually,
man. I don't
joining
fucking care.
with other people in a lobby to play online, it also throws you into this open world free roam. So basically, they wanted a hub to have people in before the multiplayer, and that's really what I think the free roam is. So playing on its own, it's not very good. I'm being honest. Like, it was pretty boring the 40 minutes I did. I could see that, like, if you're a chill streamer or gamer who just wants to unwind and not...
You know, that's a good point, Master Beef. He would unironically enjoy playing Fortnite more. I don't even know if that's true, but you would think that he would with this logic. Dude, Fortnite is like the ultimate progression fucking system. You got so many fucking passes and shit to complete now. Why doesn't he play Fortnite? Why doesn't he praise Fortnite for the progression systems?
care about racing. But
All
you
the
wanna get more content
cosmetic
out of Mario
loot.
Kart. You could have a night where you just hang out with your viewers, you drive around the open
I
world,
don't
you do
know.
a few
Mario
little challenges,
Kart
you
needs a
grab
battle
collectibles.
pass, but
You don't really
Fortnite
care
is the
about how
worst
much
game
progress
ever.
you're making, then that's probably what you want. But outside of that, pretty disappointing. Like, I thought there would be more to it, and it seemed incredibly simplistic. Now, the online play. Well, there's 3 modes: race, elimination, and I forget what it's called. It's not called elimination, it's like survival or something,
Okay.
and battle.
He beat
Race
the game
is basically
100%.
you sit there for
but he
6
can't even
minutes till
name
the
the
lobby
game modes.
fills. Then it starts a series of races, but they're only one-off races. There's no
Hey,
like,
big
oh,
ups,
you're going to do 4,
Theo.
5, 6 races and a winner. There's no
Good
winner.
seeing you.
It's just
He needs to be told what to do to have fun because he's king sheep. That's a great point, man.
endlessly continues
Big
over and
ups.
over, and everyone earns points for winning, but it doesn't seem like there's any point to winning. Like, you don't get anything for it, and you're kind of like, what am I doing it for? Like,
Yeah.
there's no, it's not
he
like
straight up wants a battle pass.
normally when there's a circuit of 4 races, there's a winner. There's not even a winner. It just keeps going. So it kind of makes you scratch your head. Like, what did they do
Midnight
to the
memes,
races?
what's
I
up,
think it was
dude?
better in previous Mario Karts when you had a circuit with 4 established races. It's gone. And I was very confused at that. The elimination mode is actually, in my opinion, great, because in that mode, it's 24 racers starting. Then it's down to like 20. Then it's down to 16. Then it's down to 12. I think then it's 6. And then it's like 4. And then it's the end. That's good. I like that because then you're challenged to actually perform better and survive. And there's stakes. In the other mode, it doesn't matter if you win,
Stakes?
lose, or whatever. You're getting points that
What?
don't mean anything. In this
Okay, it's so weird for him to say stakes because you guys already know. I don't have to explain it. But when he was playing Street Fighter, he kept like praising the game for not having stakes, or not praising it, but like, what the fuck was the Street Fighter thing where he would say there's no stakes to play the game?
mode, you can't keep
now
playing
Mario
and
Kart
lose.
is like Street
so
Fighter.
I like that mode better, and it actually got suspenseful. And you could challenge yourself. How well am I going to do in this mode? Am I
But
gonna
he
be
likes
top 5?
Mario
Am I gonna
Kart.
make top 10. And I think what I will do tomorrow, because I'm going to play this again, I think when I do this, well, that's what we'll do.
Oh,
We'll
right.
set
Casual is better than ranked. That was his argument.
it up to say, hey, in this next,
In Street
survival
Fighter.
mode, will Phil make top 10 and everyone wagers their points on that? You see? I think that would be pretty cool. So I really like that mode. Battle mode, I didn't get to yet. So probably I'll try that as well, maybe tomorrow to test it. But overall, the game's solid. It looks great. I did like the music, which a lot of throwback music with modern remixes, and I did like the stages. But overall, it's not worth the price tag. Like $80, it's just a Mario Kart. It's a good Mario Kart, but it's just a Mario Kart.
I don't think any game's
It doesn't
worth
really
80
add
bucks,
much at
to be
all
honest.
that you would say, oh, I should pay this extra price tag for it. There is no reason
It's
to pay
like
$20 plus dollars more
Canadian.
than
Are
any
you
previous
insane?
Mario Kart.
Plus
It's
tax?
the same.
Oh my
You
god.
know? So
I'm not
it
playing
is
video
disappointing
games
in that
anymore.
regard. I thought it was going to be the true next-gen Nintendo experience, and they were going to put in the extra effort. I don't think they did. I think it's just more of the same, which is fine. I like Mario Kart, but then don't charge me more money for it. So, yeah, kind of underwhelming. I am interested in the other mode that I didn't play yet, but I don't think one more mode is going to change my mind. After playing it, starting at, 2 p.m. today, and now it's 9:30.
When was the
I
last
like it.
time this guy played Mario Kart with local co-op? That's a great question. It's got to be back at least when Mario Kart 8 came out the first time on the Wii U. Because he never played Mario Kart 8 on the Switch with his wife, his soulmate, or at least even with himself. He never played it. So he never played anything past like 2014. When did this game come out? Let's see. Mario Kart 8. Yeah, 2014 is when he last played a Mario Kart game. Let's see. His last part was in June 4th, 2014. That's the last time he played Mario Kart. Maybe he played it once co-op with somebody, but that's about it.
But here's the other thing about it. Since there's no actual stakes to the online race system, it's just endless races with no consequences and no rewards, okay? What is the point of keep playing it?
Actually, it's June 2nd. June 2nd, 2014 is the last time he played co-op in Mario Kart 8, the original on the Wii U with John Rambo.
Huh?
That's the last time.
Wait, hold up. So he played the Grand Prix for 7 hours but didn't try any of the other modes. Didn't play with friends but game equals basic and dead on launch.
Thank you, Determined for the 5. He played Grand Prix to get Rainbow Road, and then he tried the elimination game mode and a little bit of online and a little bit of the open world thing. But definitely not enough to say he beat the whole game, like he said at the beginning of this misleading video. He's just trying to
the
shit
way
on
I
it,
see it
dude.
is like, everyone's going to play through the campaign up
Thank
to
you for the
150cc
5.
and beat it. It's not that hard, so pretty much everyone will beat it. Then you're going to go online, you're going to play the modes. Every once in a while, maybe you'll jump in and play it, but it doesn't really feel like a game that's going to have
Thank
much
you, Papa
longevity.
Polecat. Yeah,
I almost feel like
mentioned that.
I'll play it every once in a while, but it's not something that I'm going to like
That's
that much
crazy.
and play all the time. And that's
So that is something I should mention. I'm sorry for pausing, but DSP made $521-ish, which is the same as the last marathon before this Mario Kart one, the Viewer's Choice Marathon, where he also went on a big meltdown rant after it, saying that trolls ruined the marathon because it was a Viewer's Choice Marathon where we got to pick the games that he played, and trolls derailed it somehow. And he only got $520-ish, $600, I don't know. So yeah, he got less than that.
disappointing because this is
That's why you want to know why he hates the game. That's why. If he got $1,000, the game would be the best.
the
game
major
ever.
launch
The
title.
Switch would be the
too.
best console.
You would think they would want their flagship title to be something that is going to pack a punch and have longevity and really groundbreaking. And I'll be honest, at the end of today, I don't feel it. I think it's good, but I'm not blown away, and I don't think it's amazing. Like I think Nintendo is hoping everyone's going to say it is. So yeah, I'll be honest, I am disappointed. I did think that it would be better than this. Okay, but I still like it.
If he
and I'm
got
gonna keep playing
$1,000, it would have been
I am.
better.
I'm going to continue to play the game. Okay, but the question is, how entertaining would this even be for an audience over time once you've seen all the stages, when there's no ranking? You play a fighting game, there's points, there's rankings, there's nothing like that. So what's
Wait,
the point?
what? Wait, he actually brings up Street Fighter, like the point system. What?
Fighting game, there's point
That's crazy.
over time once you've seen all the stages. When there's no ranking, you know, you play a fighting game, there's points, there's rankings, there's nothing like that.
He said casual is way better than ranked because DSP plays casual on Street Fighter. You already know this, but in case you don't, he would be playing casual mode in Street Fighter and not ranked, and the chat would say, DSP play ranked, casual sucks. And his argument was that it's better when there's no stakes. Or there's no stakes in ranked anyway. It doesn't matter.
So what's the point?
But now he's bringing up the point system as being like a good thing.
Continuously playing this after a few sessions.
I don't know. Who knows?
I'm curious, since I have a live audience, what did the live audience think today? What did you guys think of the game? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Overall, what was the consensus of those who watched me play it all day? How much did you
Ronnie
guys enjoy
played
it?
one game mode for 7 hours. Mode
Tag me in the chat. I'm
equals
curious what
good.
everyone wants to say. Ricky says, I don't know why this needed a new console. The graphics.
Big ups.
That's it. To have it look like a
graphics.
modern game.
Thank you to
Better
Tony.
graphics. That's literally it. It didn't need it for any of the gameplay mechanics or anything. It just needed to run for those graphics. It needed an upgrade because the Switch can't handle this.
What does that even mean?
King Michael, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I don't know. He's now...
Guy was bored in the first 5 minutes. Says it didn't look innovative at all. Glizzy Gobbler, what a name, says, I like it. It looks like something I would get. The Blim says, it's fantastic. Good for what it is. It's a mid-game.
What the fuck is this segment?
Base Devil Real says, I think it was good till Rainbow Road. Did it seem laggy? It wasn't. Only the first match I played tonight, when it was matchmaking me into a lobby, the first race actually was laggy. After that, it actually got better. It got much better. So I didn't feel any lag after that.
Oh my
But the
God.
thing is, the online play is chaotic because with 24 players, everyone's always getting the god items. So it's like, oh, someone hit me with a star. Someone's Bullet Bill. Someone used the electricity. Someone is, the giant mode. Someone hit me with a fireball. Someone hit me with a shell. Now I got to try to catch up because I'm in last. It's pretty chaotic.
Gotta love how 1/3 of the video
Wrigley says-
is him reading the chat.
Old Mario Kart's always added something new or unique. This one didn't feel like it did that besides the open world. I'll have to agree with you. I don't think there's a new gameplay mechanic besides driving between the stages. I think that's what it is. You go from one level to the next level and it links them together, so it adds a little bit of extra driving time. But outside of the linking from one to the other, it doesn't feel like there's any new gameplay elements. Like I didn't find it.
Wait, there is,
I found,
though.
you're drifting, you do the hop boost. Someone told me how to do that. And everything else is just kind of standard.
Oh
They
my
didn't
God.
really
You
introduce
can ride on
a new
walls and
gameplay
shit in
element
this
to it
game.
that made it feel new.
And like do flips and shit. I don't know. What are you talking about? It's got me defending a game I don't care about. Come on, dude.
Elliot says, it's an overpriced Nintendo POS, but I still enjoyed watching you play. Well, listen, I guess that's what matters. If you like
Yeah,
it,
Jordan,
then
fade
it did
away.
its purpose, correct? It served its purpose if you enjoyed it. I'm happy to hear that you did enjoy it. But for me, I had a good time with it, but I'm wondering, tomorrow I'm playing it again, all right? But after tomorrow, realistically, would anyone want to see it all the time? Probably not. You guys are going to be like, oh, we saw the battle mode, we saw you play some more online. I don't see this being something that all the time people like or want to even play, because again, there's no ranking. If there was a ranking and it's just like fighting games, and you're leveling up, and you're in gold.
But what does this even mean though? Because in his own logic, it just means people are gonna give me money over and over again. But there is no game like that. Because every game he eventually drops. Like there's not an infinite game where I can just play it. Not me, but like DSP can just play it and keep getting money for it.
Gold tier, platinum
Every
tier,
game
diamond
is
tier.
on a fucking
Then there's something to work
timeline.
toward. There's nothing there. You get points that seem to be completely pointless. Like, what was the point of even getting the points, right? I'm very confused.
I don't know, man. What a crazy video. Why is this so long? What are we doing? Why are we just reading chat? We can't even see it.
No, they wouldn't. Of course, they haven't announced any DLC yet. You could probably plan on.
Okay, shut up. Moving on. Is the game worth the price? I don't even know. He hasn't even answered the question yet. He hasn't answered the question in the title of the video.
Okay, anything else?
And he's banning people? Okay, cool. We gonna answer the question? I need like an
I'm just
in
curious if anyone
summary.
else have anything else to say. No? We're good? All right. I just want to do like a final thoughts. That's my final thoughts. Keep in mind, I'm going to play it tomorrow as well. I tried the battle mode. I'm going to do more of the online. Okay?
Yeah, you already said
Hopefully,
this.
people will show up for it. I don't know. Like, today was the premiere. Makes sense that people would show up for it. I'm actually wondering what's going to happen tomorrow. Another day playing it. Are people already done with it? Like, well, I saw all the stages on your stream, so I guess we'll see, right?
Yeah, determined. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, dude. That's his opinion. All right. I guess the game is not worth the price. So this is, I believe, 2 days after the marathon. So the opinion quickly shifted immediately after the second time he played it. DSP hates Mario Kart and says the Switch 2 is already dead.
Okay.
So rest in peace, the Switch 2. It lived for a day.
Anyway, thanks for the early support. All right, where to start? Because we got so much to talk about today. Seriously, we have so much to talk about. How about this? Let's start with the Switch 2. All right, and it's funny because actually I think the Switch 2 looks better when you hold it like this. Because it actually says Switch 2. That's kind of that looks. If I'm going to show you the Switch 2, I'll show you the logo of the Switch 2.
Okay, dent segment.
Okay,
What the
so
fuck
folks,
is happening?
the Switch 2 launch is over. All right, and I mean it officially. It's actually completely done. And what do I mean by that? I mean, there was a hype for about 2 days for the Switch 2. Okay? Everyone ran out and got their Switch 2s, and their Switch 2s got delivered.
I didn't get
They
one.
installed Mario Kart World.
No.
They played it for a day or two. And then, over this weekend, everyone sobered up. All that buzz that everyone had, that day one hype Switch 2 excitement, fizzled out. And then people realized, oh, this is Switch 2. Let me take a look at it.
You know what the worst part about this is? DSP putting up this fake mask, this fake opinion of the Switch. Because when he was doing the Mario Kart marathon, he was still kind of pretending. He's kind of on the fence. He's like, yeah, is this really good? I don't know. Is Mario Kart worth the money? He didn't even answer the fucking question in that video that we just saw. But he's being like a fake piece of shit when playing it, and when he's trying to milk money out of it and like drag and carrot dangle people into giving him money. Are you gonna enjoy if I play this game over the course of a timeline?
Do you like me?
Do you like me enough to give me money? That's what he's doing. And then he doesn't make money, and then mask off. It's gone. It's over. The opinion switches immediately because of money. Now it's a piece of shit. Now we get these weird faces.
Let me take a look at it.
And does anyone care? Does anyone actually care? Who knows? Look at his fucking blurry ass disgusting face.
Kind of looks like the Switch.
Who gives a shit?
It kind of feels like the
You
Switch.
get this clown mode. Clown mode. 43
well,
years old.
I played Mario Kart. Let me see what else I can play on there. Where are all the games?
Or you can play every Switch 1 game.
How about the doesn't even matter me, right? One game. I don't know why. I bought a Switch 2 with no games to buy. One game. I love it. How about the doesn't even matter me, right?
Yeah, shout outs to the doesn't even matter meme. It's a great meme.
One game. I don't know why. I bought a Switch 2 with no games to buy. That's it. There's nothing on here. There's literally nothing to do with your Switch 2. Once you've bought it and you've played Mario Kart, you're done.
What? Really? Wow. Once you bought it and then you played the game that it came with or that you bought for it, you're done. Really? Well, that's a very insightful commentary. What the fuck does that even mean? No shit, when you buy the thing and then you play it for hours and then you're done with the game, then you're done with the game. Like, there's other things to play on it.
There's nothing else.
There's so many Switch 1 games that he didn't play that he might own or might not own.
It's a paperweight. Switch 2 is literally
There's so many
$450 paperweight. There's nothing to do with this console at all right now. Now, give it a few months, you'll have some more exclusive games that will come out for it. But right now, you have two options. Play Mario Kart World or play games you already played on other platforms for an exorbitant amount of money because they're all charging top dollar on Switch 2.
You bought it.
Play Cyberpunk again.
Bro.
Play Bravely Default again.
Bro.
Play Street Fighter 6 again. But I already have those games.
So why'd you buy it?
On superior platforms as well, where they
I
run
don't get
better.
it. This dude has an Xbox and a PlayStation and a PC. Why the fuck do you have all three? Why are you buying all these consoles if you're just gonna shit on them like this?
So why would I want to rebuy them on Switch 2 for $70 a pop?
Then why'd you buy a Switch?
You don't.
Oh my god.
So the Switch 2, after that 2 days of euphoria where everyone was celebrating Mario Kart, has lost completely its momentum. After this weekend where you had Summer Game Fest, now Xbox Showcase, people stopped buzzing about it. And in fact, it's hilarious that the whole...
It's hilarious. What gets scam determined? This guy is so confusing. Even his background doesn't make sense. Everything's all over the place and not aligned with anything. Like his moral compass. Big ups determined. I'm sorry you got scammed there, buddy.
Attitudes on the internet
thank you for
have
the
shifted from, wow, this is exciting, to, wow, this is boring. What am I doing?
I love all the different
here's the
fonts
major problem.
in his stream.
Mario Kart World.
That's great.
All right? To be transparent with all of you now, I've now played Mario Kart World for about 9 to 10 hours. I made about 8 videos of it, okay?
Okay.
Each video about an hour long, some a little bit longer than that. So what's the deal with Mario Kart World, okay? In a nutshell, better graphics.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He's repeating the video we just saw.
Nostalgia bait. Yeah, for sure.
I don't even know how he can say this. Like, in reality, if you want to take his opinion seriously, he's trying to be like a serious reviewer right now. He hasn't played a Mario Kart in 11 years. Not even like dabbled in it. He hasn't even like launched the game on a Switch in 11 years. He hasn't played Double Dash, Super Circuit, 7, Wii, any of them. He's played fewer Mario Kart games in the series than he has played. But we're supposed to like take his opinion seriously and determine on what's innovative and what's not. But he hasn't touched the game in 11 years.
Nostalgia bait. If you're a fan of previous Mario Kart games or just Nintendo as a you know, creative company and all their IPs and everything.
What the fuck today, Junior? God
but outside
damn.
of the graphics and the nostalgia bait, Mario Kart World literally has absolutely nothing of substance. And you might say, I don't get it, but it's a new Mario Kart, and we haven't had a new Mario Kart in over a decade. You're right. And Mario Kart World did absolutely nothing to innovate or add anything new whatsoever to the franchise. It's exactly the same. I mean that. It literally is the same as previous Mario Karts. There's no new added spin, no new way to play. It's the same exact
That's
game.
just factually not wrong. I don't even care about the game, but he's not even right. There's new tricks and shit you can do in the game.
Thank you, Dimitri, for putting us on the two and Mario Kart World. Excellent.
All right, cool. Fuck off.
Thank you, Dimitri. Okay, so FYI, Mario Kart World
We're just spreading misinformation.
only has exactly the same amount of tracks as every previous Mario Kart and nothing more. It's 8 circuits of 4 tracks, so 32 tracks. That's it.
You might not
They
like
didn't add
it,
anything
but it
new.
has
They didn't say, hey, because we're charging you $80 this time, we're going to add more content. Absolutely not. It's exactly the same amount of content again. Okay? There's no actual new controls or anything to it. It's exactly the same.
Yeah, that's false.
It still implements all the things from previous Mario Kart. So, for example, when you're doing an aerial trick, you can either press the trigger or you can wiggle your switch to do it however you want to do it. But there's nothing in there at all that's innovative or new or different. When you go to the open world, which is supposed to be their selling point, right? Oh, there's an open world in Mario Kart. Wow, that's amazing. It's completely devoid of any kind of energy, character, and point. You think as soon as you join the open world, it would be like, welcome to the open world of Mario Kart. Here, you can complete challenges, which will earn you unlocks. There's a, get this and unlock a secret area and do this. Nope. They just throw you into the open world and say, well, just mess around. What do you mean?
Okay. He needs yellow paint. He needs yellow paint to tell him where to go and what to do.
What am I doing?
And
What's
a tutorial.
Why am I here? You figure it out. But I bought your game. You tell me what I'm doing. No, you figure it out. Oh, okay. So as you start to explore the open world, you actually realize
how many COD games he bought and play.
Oh, Rebsy with the 2. Damn near all of them. I'm going to say all of them. I'm going to go out on a limb and say all of them since like Modern Warfare 1 at least.
There's nothing in it.
So
it's just a bunch of pointless challenges where you do, grind on this rail and collect coins. Okay, complete the challenge. What did I get that for? Nothing. Oh, look, there's 5 hidden question mark things to drive.
This is great. Speaking of the DSP yellow paint shit, I have to remind people, because some people forget or some people don't know, GDC, Game Developers Conference, Santa Monica developer, straight up using Dark Spadil as an example of how to design a level. So fucking people like Dark Spadil can know where to go immediately.
We're back.
We're back.
Look where we are. We're back.
Okay. So in this example, the player is exploring the hub. They've been correctly
The
taught
player.
the mechanic. And thanks to the design
Why is
work
that not
done
a
by
nickname?
Kai-Zeng, they've also been
Shout-outs
told
to the
that
player.
shock arrows mean interesting themes and that there's a lot of different variety and a lot of different gameplay, right? So we've made a convincing promise to the player. So
yeah,
watch it
this
one
is
more.
this is a real thing that happened. DSP is why your Sony games are like worse now. Why they handhold you to shit. You know why Kratos solves a puzzle for you when you don't know what to do for 2 seconds?
Boom, and there it is.
This is why. Darksvidil, the guy.
Over.
So big
What do
ups.
you get when you find them all? I don't know.
Mario
So
Kart
why would
sucks.
I do it? If you can't spend 5 seconds to explain to me why I need to explore your open world, why would I care about it? Nintendo couldn't even bother to do that. Like, don't even tell me what's fun about this new feature. Thanks, Nintendo. You know? So what ends up happening is it just becomes
I
a
need
hub.
Kratos to
While
tell
you're
me
doing
where to
the
go.
online play, the open
I
world
needed
is a hub that you
Atreus to
just
tell me where to
endlessly drive
go.
around while it's matchmaking you for online matches. And you'll occasionally find things, and maybe you'll do a thing here or there, but it's just not special. It's boring. It's literally incredibly boring. And that's their new thing that they added for Mario Kart World. When you talk about the online play, they've completely ruined the races. How? Because there's no more circuit or even set of races. It's just individual one-off races. So no race feels like it's actually important.
Wait, I don't think the online ever had the Grand Prix mode. See, this is what happens when he doesn't fucking play them. I don't remember the last time I really played online, but I think in the Wii, there is no like Grand Prix. You don't stick with a team for the whole time. People can drop in, drop out, and you just kind of pick the maps as you go.
There's no ranking system in the online
Like, what the fuck does he expect? He thinks you can campaign with people?
play of the game, which is hilarious.
know.
Every other game now that has competitive online play has some kind of a ranking system where you tier up, right? You could go to different levels. Oh, you're a rookie, then you're a master. Oh, you're gold or silver tier or whatever it is. Not Mario Kart World. They couldn't be bothered with that. Instead, you get a number that you either gain points or lose points depending on how you place in a race. And it's just a number that means absolutely nothing. You get nothing for it. You don't really show up anywhere. No one's going to celebrate if you're the best Mario Kart player because you have a high number in single races. No
Why
one
not?
cares. So ultimately, all your online play is for nothing.
What does this even mean, though? Like, you want a tournament? What do you want? You want Nintendo to email you a fucking certificate? What the fuck do you want? I don't understand. What are we complaining about? They don't give you something? Again, he just wants a battle pass. You want to unlock some skins? You want to pay $20 for a battle pass? I don't understand. He needs like Hulk Hogan cards in the game or
Now,
something.
there are 3 online modes. Single
joke.
race, which is literally you drive around in the open world waiting for it to matchmake, then you get in a race and you race, and then it's done. You get points or lose points, and then you're back to the open world sitting around waiting again for the next race, and then it just endlessly does that. Like I said, there's no circuit, there's no overall winner, there's no pedestal, no one's awarded a trophy, nothing. You just do it for literally no reason. Like there's
Literally
no point
no
to it.
reason.
It's stupid. The way that they designed it is flawed.
43-year-old
Okay?
can't
Then
understand the
you've got
concept of having fun.
Battle mode, and
Playing
battle
for
mode also
fun.
is awful. Battle mode is a throwback to SNES Mario Kart.
Him calling it a throwback is insane. It's been in every fucking Mario Kart game.
Where you're in a very small
Even the handheld ones. It's a throwback. Yeah, it's been gone for like 15 years. They brought it back.
arena. My hair's all screwed up today.
It's a
You're in a very
throwback.
small arena, and in that arena with all these other players, you have balloons and you have items. And all you do is you drive in a circle, grabbing items and hitting other players with them until their balloons are gone. Done. Now, this was cool during the era of SNES
Yeah, Japan
because it
Asia.
meant multiplayer on your SNES, and it gave another spin to the game. Today, Mario Kart's about racing, and the battle mode is boring as hell. Like, I played it a couple matches. I was so bored to tears, I never booted it again.
He wants
that's
Nintendo
cool.
to plaster his face all over the game that says world's best Mario Kart player, literally complaining about nothing.
Yeah, the best part too about that, Kenneth Douglas with the 5, is that he would never even win that. I don't know why he's pretending. Like, if he plays online, that's a little subtle thing that maybe you didn't even notice. DSP arguing that earning points doesn't matter because there's no like billboard that will say you're the best player. He's implying that if he did play online, he would be the best player. Straight up, that's what he's implying. Because he's trying to argue against playing online. I don't even have to try because like it doesn't even matter. I would be so good, but it's like being good doesn't matter.
The one hidden gem in Mario Kart World is Knockout Tour mode, which actually is the one new thing that's in the game.
I thought there
so
was
what
nothing
is
new.
Knockout Tour?
He said there was
It is
nothing
an
new.
elimination style race of 24 players.
Okay, we know what it is. We know what it is. It's burnout fucking game mode where you get
I
eliminated.
unlocked all of that in 3 hours. Done. Okay, let me go online. Well, single race mode sucks. Battle mode sucks. Ooh, Knockout Tour is fun. So I ended up playing a couple hours of Knockout Tour. So overall, I made 8 videos, like I said, around 9 hours of Mario Kart World.
Yeah, no
and there's
stakes.
literally no reason for me to ever boot it up on here ever again unless they add more content, or if I feel like I want to play the Knockout Tour mode for an hour or two for some fun online play. But outside of that, the game's done already.
Greatest additional piece of context I can give you here is that the Switch 1 was basically the same thing. DSP bought a Switch 1 and said the only game for it was Zelda, and he played Zelda. And then he played a few games here and there until the past like 7 years-ish. He refused to play any new Switch games at all. He didn't want to play it. And that's partially because he gave it to Kat. He would drag it out sometimes, like for Animal Crossing. That's about it. But it basically became his wife's Switch that he spent. It was a business expense that he gave to his wife personally. So this additional form of context is that he bought the Switch 2, and it is now the same thing as the Switch 1 was. So he already went through this and then chose to do it again just so he can complain about it.
And that's the flagship launch title they put on Switch 2.
He's making
They didn't
content,
give you a
dude.
20 to 30 hour Mario Odyssey. They didn't give you a 40-hour Zelda. Hell, they didn't even give you a fun 10 to 15-hour Donkey Kong. They gave you a 3-hour Mario Kart, and they sold it for $80,
Bro,
telling
it's
you
Mario
that was the
Kart.
system seller for this $450 paperweight.
Like this is really dumb too. People don't really buy Mario Kart. I mean, I'm not going to speak for everybody, but I would assume you're not really getting Mario. Like, you know what Mario Kart is. You're going to play it when you have time to kill and you're bored and you just want to play Mario Kart because, hey, it is Mario Kart. They weren't like hiding what it was. They showed everybody what it was before it came out. And most people buying it know what Mario Kart is. They're not just going to play Grand Prix, unlock Rainbow Road, and then stop playing it. It's kind of just a game they play for years to come. Right? I don't know. That's my assumption. That's how I play Mario Kart. But no, it's got to be
This console is a
Sony
joke.
game.
It does not
Like
innovate
God of War.
whatsoever. Taking this controller off magnetically and using it as a mouse is not innovation.
He didn't
You
do
can
that,
have
by
a
the
mouse
way.
right
He didn't do that, by the way.
now
Barely.
on your PC or console. That's not any added value. The fact that they've caught up with other consoles and now can do 4K is not innovative. It doesn't give added value. It's just playing catch up. This thing is a ripoff. There is no reason to own it unless you absolutely need to play Mario Kart right now, and you will be done with it within a day like everyone else is. People are literally saying, what do I do with this now? What was the hype about?
Ooh.
You have to understand something about Nintendo, because I've
my
said
God.
this before, and I'll
Yeah.
say it again.
Business Insider,
Nintendo doesn't
Dark Swadell.
improve because there is a fan base that buy Nintendo no matter what mistakes they make, no matter how underwhelming their stuff is, the fan base still buys Nintendo. So Nintendo has absolutely no reason to ever improve.
Whoa.
Why would you put
kinda
something
like,
new,
Burnell
special, or
Productions.
innovative onto Switch 2 when people are going to buy it anyway?
Whoa, doesn't that remind you of Burnell Productions? Isn't that weird? The DSP Gaming channel. Whoa, buddy. That's like very similar.
You know how hard it was to get this thing? It was hard as shit to buy this thing.
DSP has 4 whales that will support him no matter what. Why would he ever improve, dude?
It's sad that his life and career is so empty that he can only complain, beg and eat slop on stream. It's sad he doesn't see the problem with himself.
Thank you, Wesley H. Yeah, that's a good point.
Buy Mario Kart, play it alone, wants a 40-hour saga.
And determined with the 2. Yeah, I don't even know what he expects. No friends to play it with can really hinder your experience, I guess.
You know, ridiculous. Waiting
But
in
thank you,
queues,
Wesley, for
clicking,
the
have to be there at a super special time when it drops to get it. And you get it. What do I have this for? What am I doing?
Buyer's
Why-
remorse.
You know, it's buyer's remorse.
No,
What the hell did I waste all my time on to get this thing when there's nothing to do on it? It's a joke.
I didn't know
And it's
he
the
was
same
gonna
thing
say
when-
that.
When people keep rewarding mediocrity, mediocrity will never improve.
Oh, no.
Nintendo will never put the extra effort in to make something special.
DSP Gaming?
If you keep rewarding them with your money. Do you get it?
DSP Gaming?
I am a content creator. It was my job and responsibility to get this thing and to tell you the truth about it. But everyone else who...
Wait. Why was it? This is such a weird thing to say.
Do you get it? I am a content creator. It was my job and responsibility to get this thing.
Why didn't you buy the Xbox? Was it the Xbox or the PlayStation? He didn't buy one of those. I thought it was your job and responsibility. Responsibility? He didn't buy one of the new consoles when it came out in 2020, the Xbox. How come? I thought it was your responsibility to tell me if it's good or not. Why does Nintendo get this special treatment about you kind of like shitting on a console? That's pretty funny.
And to tell you the truth about it. But everyone else who ran out and bought into the hype is now feeling it in their wallets. Damn, I just dropped all that money and I got nothing to play on this thing. I don't want to play a game again. I already played on something else and spent $80 to buy it. What a ripoff. Well, then why'd you buy the Switch?
Why did you?
Why did you get it?
What?
It doesn't seem to make sense. It's just really weird that people buy into this bizarre hype. And again, to reiterate my point.
Bro, DSP bought into the bizarre hype. This guy, oh my God. You already know, but he was dedicated a pre-stream to buying the Switch 2. He was super hype. He was like shilling for the event. He hyped up this event. He hyped up the Mario Kart World event for weeks before it happened. He was the one doing it. He was contributing to the hype. But because he didn't get $1,000, now it's bad. Now the Switch 2 sucks and Mario Kart sucks. Even though he was hyping it up. He's literally in line at Walmart.
Thank you.
Reminder, this guy was going to buy 2 Switches.
That's a great point, Vaporware. 336 with the $2. He was gonna buy 2 Switches. That's why one of his orders got canceled. He wanted 2 of these bitches. Like, what the fuck?
In line at Randude. I'm in line at Randude. So I'm still in line at Randude, guys. When you reward bad behavior, it never improves.
I'm
so
in line.
Take a look at Nintendo's history.
Pretty
Every
cool.
time that they actually do something wrong, they get bailed out anyway. No one liked the Wii U, so what did people do? They ran out and they bought 1 million amiibos. So Nintendo made an insane amount of money anyway, even though their console and games weren't selling. So why should we change? I just don't get it.
Those two things don't really seem related.
I just...
If you like an amiibo, it doesn't mean you have a Wii U.
No, he didn't hype it. Nintendo did. Understand?
Oh, you're right, Determined. I'm sorry. I got it twisted. It's Nintendo's fault. Thank you for the 2. I don't get it, though. If you liked amiibos because you liked the little figure, I guess you are dented? I don't even know.
It's very bizarre. All right, so...
He's upset. He has this weird, like, hate boner over amiibos. I never understood it. Especially back then, because they were cheap. They were like $13 for like a little statue, a little Nintendo statue.
Gentlemen, the Switch 2
and he hated them.
Disappointment.
I don't fucking know.
And now,
why.
much like every other Nintendo console up to this
Now
point,
they're like
besides
$30.
maybe the
Rest in
SNES,
peace.
I have absolutely nothing to do with my Switch 2, besides maybe every once in a while, say, hey, let's do a night where we just do some Mario Kart Knockout Tour and just have some fun, see if I can win a match or 2. That's it. There's nothing else to do with this thing. Now, in a month, there's the new Donkey Kong Bonanza. I am excited for that. That looks good. But this will now collect us for a month.
I wish I bought more
I have
amiibos
nothing to do
back
with
then.
it. It will sit around, pointless,
They
complete
were
waste
so
of time
cheap,
and money.
dude.
What's hilarious
Like
is
for the quality they were so cheap. It was crazy.
everyone who ran out and bought carrying cases like me, okay, I'm guilty of this, and all these accessories, what do you need it for? There's one game. Oh, yeah.
That's crazy because you know that he bought all of those accessories. I'm sorry, accessories and the Switch and possibly 2 Switches. He wanted 2 Switches in the hopes of it being like a grand success. He really thought he would make $1,000 playing the Switch. That's why he did it all. Like, what the fuck?
So Switch 2 is already dead. You know, it really is like legit. No lie, everyone over the weekend
Rest in peace,
was like,
Bozo.
wow, that's really it? And then started talking about another game that they saw at State of Play or Summer Game Fest, and now this morning, Xbox Showcase. This is completely already done. So, okay. All right, let's see here.
Switch 2 is dead.
Big Mac to the $2 super chat. He says, it was Wulong, then Wukong, and now Wu Chong. All Souls likes. That's right. Wulong, Wukong, Wu Chong, Wu Chang, Wu Shang, and now they have Wu Tang. There actually is a Wu Tang game. So now you're really confused. The Wu-Tang game is not a Souls-like, for the record.
I'm so confused as to what
Okay.
just happened.
And Mozzie just did a $5 super chat, says, you know what? I returned my Switch 2 to Target. The worker said many people are doing that as well. People probably realize it's pointless and not worth it at all. Now, here's the question. How did you return it? You opened your console. You played stuff on
How
it,
did you return
and they
it?
allowed you to return it? I wasn't aware they would let you do that. I figure, video game content, they usually, once you've opened it and used it, they don't let you return it.
This
Like
dude returned his Switch 1, by the way. He returned the Switch 1.
Controller, they would, but a console, usually no. I'm shocked that they actually took it back and gave you your money back. Well, good for you if they did.
All right.
Oh, you never opened it. You bought it and you didn't open it? Wow.
What?
Well, good on you if you were on the fence and you bought it and you realized you didn't want to keep it. That was actually a smart move.
I don't think you're on the fence if you bought it. Why
Okay.
did you? What? Who the fuck? Okay.
Welcome
I
back
don't
to
care. These are
Kickapoo. We're on
dense.
Kickstart.
Literally.
On
I don't give a
vacation. I'm
shit.
back. Let's see here.
On the fence guy who buys the console waits for other people's opinion before returning it. But bitch, you didn't even try it.
Someone tipped $2 as
You
if the
truly
console
are
is
dented,
worthless,
man.
then smash it. No, I'm not an idiot. Hey, look at me. Do I look that stupid? No, like I said, in a month there'll be a new Donkey Kong
You're a
game. Do I
content
want to play Donkey
creator.
Kong Bonanza? Yes, I do. Looks good. Looks like a good original outing that probably will be more content and better than Mario Kart World. I'm excited for that. Later down the line.
Thank you for the snipe.
DSP doesn't understand iteration. The Wii U was a step towards what the Switch is. Products rarely drop fully realized on the first try.
Yeah, Tally with the 5, dude. Thank you. That's a good point. It's like they gotta improve as they go.
There'll be a new Metroid Prime game. I'm sure there'll be a new Mario game. All this
But,
stuff will happen.
no,
Isn't there? There's
it's
new
dead.
Pokemon this year. I will get use out of
I
my
actually
Switch
like the
too,
Wii U.
just not now. It's
The Wii U was
literally
pretty good, guys.
a
Trust me.
$450 paperweight.
I'm that guy. I'm that guy. I'm the you should hack your 3DS guy.
Because Mario
I like
Kart
the
World
Wii
is
U.
basically a non-game. It's pretty sad what a non-game it is. Quite frankly,
The
you would
fuck?
think
What's he talking about?
a $450 paperweight because Mario Kart World is basically a non.
Oh, it's a non-game. It's a non-game,
and it's
like
literally the
NAAN,
opposite.
like
It's
an Indian
devoid
bread.
of content. It's the same 32 tracks that you expect from any Mario Kart game and nothing added. Again, shameless nostalgia bait. Has remixed music from all these Nintendo franchises, and it has redone tracks from previous games, and that's it. It's nostalgia bait 101.
Okay, we're repeating ourselves now.
The tech of the Switch could not run the games and was old. They needed an
You
upgrade,
ain't
but
seen 10 bands in your life, shit.
Holy
Kirby
shit,
Air
Ramsey.
Riders, Drag X Drive, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment, The Duskbloods, Metroid Prime 4, Beyond. There'll be more games coming out throughout the years, but no, there's no games.
Yeah, Rebsy, didn't you know? Nintendo hyped it up for nothing. They scammed you, buffoon. What are you, a buffoon? There's no games for this thing.
they should have ditched
ever.
the dumb features and sold it as Switch Pro.
There's also, like, not even including any of the games he hasn't played. Like I said, the Switch was basically dead, the Switch 1, for 7 years. Like, since 2018, he'd never played a Switch game, basically. There's a few, but, like, he didn't play any of them. He has multiple Zelda games that he could play. He did not play them. And they're updated. They're updated for free. Like, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is a game he can play that now runs at, like, 60 frames. 4K. Never played it. He's not going to play it.
for a bit cheaper. No, here's the weirdest part.
I don't know why.
Anytime in my
There's so many
entire
games.
history as a creator that I've gotten a new console, right? I started off with Xbox 360, then I got a PS3. I had a Wii. Then, if you remember, we went to the next console gen, so I got the
Oh my
Xbox
God.
One
We're
and the
recapping
PlayStation 4.
real life.
And then the Wii U. And then we went to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and the Switch.
Hey, you like how he's leaving out the fact that he didn't buy an Xbox Series X? He said it was his responsibility as a content creator to buy these consoles.
Really said Mario Kart is the demo disc for launch.
Yeah, he also said it's a non-game determined with the two. Thank you.
And now here we are.
Yeah. don't
Continuing
mention that,
on once again with Switch 2. Every single console that I have covered as a content creator and a YouTuber, I've had tons of stuff to do with that console at launch. I can think that everyone remember PS4, how many games it had at launch? The Xbox with Game Pass, the zillion games to play. This is the only,
That's not even
literally, the only console in history I've covered. There is nothing
That's
to play
not even
on it.
true. He's lying.
Nothing.
This is not even true.
The only thing I can do is just continuously play Mario Kart. I've already played everything else. There's nothing to do. It's the most boring console launch in history I've ever covered. That's even the Wii U, which sucked, by the way, had brand new.
No, it
games on
didn't.
Remember Zombie
What?
U and how bad it was and all
This
that.
dude's a
But there
real
was
hater.
ton. You could buy a ton of brand new offerings for
Brand
Wii U at
new
launch. They weren't good, but at least they existed. They literally don't exist on the Switch 2. They just didn't try at all. Nintendo has stopped trying and has realized our fan base is so dumb they will just shamelessly and very oddly, like it's almost like a cult following. They will just buy anything we offer.
DSP Gaming's mantra.
And they'll be happy to open their wallets and empty them.
Yo, that's actually fucking crazy. Oh my god. I don't know if we're going to get to it. We are. DSP, there's a segment, spoilers. DSP basically says, I have to ask for money because then that's how people give me money. He had a massive begging segment. Basically just saying, I need to ask for money and then people will give me money. And that's what he's saying Nintendo also does. They just kind of do whatever and then people give them money.
Even though people complained about the cost of the Switch 2, they still went out and bought it and bought a zillion accessories and everything, and now they have nothing to do with it.
Man.
Pretty sad.
You are insane.
I don't get it, but people just keep that we've fallen into this endless thing. And the thing is,
You sucked. Give this guy eternal diaper rash.
Yeah, for real,
falling for
vaporware.
the same tropes and the same
Wii
things
U
that
is
we've always
good.
seen. They're like, we
I
don't want to buy
agree.
that. I don't want to get that. That's
And by
too
the way,
samey. That's too much
categories of
similar
Wii.
to something else, or it's not worth my dollar. Good for you if you've wisened up. But then Switch 2 is a huge sales hit. Like, why?
I don't know. Because it's a second Switch that was also really popular.
I just don't get
fucking
it.
know. I don't have one. But I'm not complaining about it. You bought it. Like, it seems like the buyer's remorse is really kicking in. He's only this upset because he didn't get $1,000.
Yes, I know. All the Persona games are going to be on Game Pass. at
Which
launch.
is a very important piece of context. Again, he would not be saying this if he got $1,000 on the marathon. Because that's all that matters. This opinion is fake. It doesn't even matter.
I'm aware.
If he had made money, this opinion would not
Well,
exist.
JDTV, here's the thing. He says, I'm happy that I can play Pokemon Violet in 60 frames per second. I get that. Listen, I loved Pokemon Scarlet. I actually liked it more than most other people. I thought it was the best Pokemon game I'd ever played. I said it was a shame it ran
Damn.
horribly on the original Switch. I
He's
already
barely
played
Pokemon.
I
games,
don't
by
want to
the
go
way.
back and replay that game on Switch 2 now. You know what I mean? Like,
He's
I get
played,
it.
like,
If you're
all
a
the
huge
bad
Pokemon
ones.
fan and you were so disappointed and you want to, basically enjoy it how it should have been, okay. But should you have to pay $450 to enjoy a game from 4 years ago that should have been good at launch? Don't you feel like maybe that's kind of a disingenuous thing? That Nintendo was saying, hey, one of the advantages of Switch 2 is you can play the games that sucked ass on the original console at what they should have been at. Just give us more money.
Bro, you bought it.
No.
You bought it.
How about you fucking make the game good at launch and you don't make us buy another console for it?
Your mouth drooling.
You know what I
fucking
mean? Like, it's
retard.
insane. But
I
again,
shouldn't have
it's
said that.
Nintendo, so they get away with it. Nintendo, they get the pass. Why? Can you
bought it.
imagine? Okay.
Bro.
Xbox Series X comes out. Halo Infinite comes out. Runs like complete fucking dog shit. Choppy as fuck. Doesn't play well online. Piece of garbage. Huge sales flop. 3 years later, they come out with the Xbox Series X2, and now Halo runs well. Would people be saying, oh, thank God, buy it so we can find...
It's like Cyberpunk, dude.
Oh.
Scarlet being the best Pokemon game he's played shows how much of a non-fan of Pokemon DSP is.
Thank you for the 5, Maximus. Yeah, he's played like all the bad
They
ones.
play Halo? No.
So it's the
They'd
best
be
one.
destroying Microsoft. They'd be burning them down. Say, fuck those greedy fucks. What a bunch of shitbags. But Nintendo,
Man,
oh,
that's crazy.
great. Finally, we can play Pokemon. I'm so excited.
This is all.
I don't get-
this video too. This level 1 is just so he can go viral again. Like he's hoping this this kind of gets people on his side. The Nintendo haters will flock to his channel and give him $150 because he has a contrary opinion, I guess, and he's hoping that it'll cause people to give him more money. So yeah, the Switch 2 is now dead, I guess. If you bought one, you are playing a non-game in Mario Kart. Next video, DSP admits he doesn't get money unless he begs. This is what I was talking about. This is the great segment.
Okay, everybody. I'm back. It's time for about 90 more minutes of the Lies of P DLC here on the stream today. So, it's just funny, and here's what I want to say, all right? So today I went into it on stream thinking, I got a lot of good stuff going on today's podcast, so I'm not going to mention anything about goals or income or nothing. We're just going to go right into it, and we did. And we had all this stuff to talk about, right? Think about it. We talked about the Switch 2. We talked about the new steering wheel that I got for Truck Sim. We talked about all these games, game trailers, everything. By the end of the show, the podcast, I made around 40-some bucks or whatever, and then I mentioned to everyone, hey, just so you know, we got this goal this week. We want to hit the goals. Please support the stream. And then I started playing Lies of P. And that was, geez, hour and a half ago, and I've gotten 0 since then. 0.
Okay, more context because I'm sorry, I know too much. I'm cursed with knowledge. DSP was supposed to play Mario Kart this night. I believe so. Oh wait, no, this is the day after. Never mind. But whatever, it's still relevant. DSP was supposed to play Mario Kart on one night stream until the Summer Games Fest revealed that Lies of P is coming out, the DLC. And then he decided to switch it up because he already hated Nintendo. He hated it. You saw his rant. He didn't like it. It's a non-game. So he switched to Lies of P, and then surprise, surprise, it didn't work. The begging didn't work. So yeah, this week has been really tough for him. The the money's been drying up.
And the thing is, I haven't mentioned it until right now, like until I went on this break. I purposefully said, if I say nothing, I wonder what'll happen. So when people say dumb stuff.
Wait, let me hear that again.
Hour and a half ago, and I've gotten 0 since then. 0. And the thing is, I haven't mentioned it until right now, like until I went on this break. I purposefully said, if I say nothing, I wonder what'll happen.
You know how awkward this is? You know how weirdly specific you have to be to do this to your audience, to your supposed fans. He calls them fans. These are supposed to be mature adults, people that aren't stupid. They aren't dented. He loves streaming. It's his passion. Yeah, man, I was running a social experiment where I wasn't going to ask for money just so you see that I have to ask you for money. And this is not the first time he's done this too, which is even crazier. Darksfadil, the pro content creator, loves streaming and video games and his audience and his fans. This is what he does. He runs social experiments behind the scenes in his own head to like justify his own way of doing things.
So when people say dumb stuff like, you know, you're e-begging and you ask for contributions. Yes, I do. Because when I do, people say, oh yeah, that's right. I'm watching a stream. I'm getting good content.
Wait, you ask dumb stuff like, oh, you're e-begging. Yes, I do. How is it a dumb thing? The dumb thing that's true? The dumb thing that I actually do. Burnell?
Get that garbage out of my
content.
face.
I want to support that, and then they do. If I don't bring it up, I don't get support. You get it? Like, that's my model. I think what it is, a lot of people forget.
My model.
This is not a paid for model. I don't have a sponsorship. I don't have a partnership. I'm not making tons of money on, you know, a paid product placement. I'm not getting paid to play Lies of P. I'm not some giant streamer with 10,000 views so that every video I put out, I'm making money. Nah. I make my living on these streams. 100%. So I have to, on the stream, say, hey, please support the stream. Because here we are. We got about an hour and 20 minutes left on the stream. And we've been at $44 since the podcast ended almost 2 hours ago because I didn't say anything. And I'm going to repeat that. Because I didn't say anything.
Damn.
If I had said, hey, please support the stream. Let's hit the goal. Let's get motivated. We would have.
That's a crazy thing to say because he didn't. Spoiler alert, he didn't hit the goal at the end of this stream. So how come then when you brought it up and yelled at people, you still didn't hit the goal, Burnell? Why is that the case? Speaking of goals. Oh my God. I got fucking... No, there we go.
If you remember Bob.
The alert was scanned. Big ups for the bomb. The massive 10 gifted memberships from XJS.
Based.
Thank you so much,
I had
brother.
to do it to them snipes.
Vaporware for the 5.
If you need to be reminded you're watching a good stream, you are likely watching a bad stream with a talentless schlub at the helm.
Yeah, it's like him saying he's gonna be honest. Needing to always say I'm gonna be honest. Which actually doesn't mean he's gonna be honest. That's how you know you're truthful. If you gotta convince people you're being truthful.
Right now, guys,
Thank you for
let's
the
get
5.
our first sub on Kick. We haven't had one. Take a look. We haven't had a sub on Kick. We haven't had a membership.
No!
What we had this morning was a few.
Suffer! Speaking of subs, Penitent Sin with 20.
Get fucked. Your mouth drooling fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that.
Bye.
She's beat. Baby, if you're tired, you don't have to stick around. No, baby, no one's forcing you to be here.
Thank you, Penitent.
Use super chats and a few tips, and that's it. Let's get our first sub on Kick right now.
Appreciate it.
Who on Kick is going to support this stream? You've been sitting here watching all morning. So now, sub. Send a sub. Get some support. All right? How about a membership on
Wow.
YouTube? All right, anyone who's enjoying the game.
So yeah, this little begging segment here didn't work.
To operate with a $40 stream of a major new release. I just can't. I paid $60 for this game because I had to rebuy the base game and the DLC. All right.
You think I care about this shit?
So please support the stream that you're watching and enjoying, and let's hit some goals. I want to do this DSP Tries It this week. You guys voted. You want to see me do this T-Pain Munchies meal. I mean, it looks gross to me. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Maybe I won't. I like the curly fries at Jack Cliff's. I don't think I'm going to like the other stuff, to be frank. Jump off a cliff. But I think it would be an interesting DSP Tries It. I got ideas for the next couple as well. Okay?
Yeah, this is a pet peeve of mine. The biggest one, probably. DSP saying, I would like to do this reward this week. Yeah, no shit you would like to. No shit you would like to get $1,000 to do a reward. To eat some fucking food. No shit. No fucking shit.
Let's get some support.
Thank you, Brunel.
You know, I just spent...
Thanks for the insightful commentary. I would like to do this reward for you guys where I eat food and I get $1,000.
Is for the next couple as well. Okay? Let's get some support going. You know, I just spent over $300 on this wheel right here, and this joystick is this shifter. Oh, it's not even capturing. Yeah, it won't capture. For fun truck sim streams. All right? Please support this one. Please, let's get something. Let's get some support right now. I don't care if it's a super chat, a tip, a membership, or a sub. Let's get a piece of support right now from somewhere. I mean, right now, how many viewers do we actually have over on Kick?
He keeps repeating it. Oh my god, this is the best part. This is the best part.
81.
81.
Out of everyone sitting there on Kick, someone support the stream. Baby Blue. Seriously.
Yo.
One person.
That's
out of 81.
Insane. What? Wait, say that again?
Seriously. One person out of 81.
Damn.
To support the stream in some way.
You're being called the fuck out. 81 viewers. One of you give me a shit ton of money.
No, you see,
where's the whale at?
Fucking thing. Oh, he's big. He's big. Guys, did you not hear what I said? I guess you're fucking deaf. Literally, if I don't ask for support, I don't get it. Because people are reminded when I ask for it, I say, oh yeah, I'm watching a good stream.
Bruh,
I want to support.
What the fuck are you talking about? What?
What I said, I guess you're fucking deaf. Literally, if I don't ask for support, I don't get it. Because people are reminded when I ask for it, I say, oh yeah, I'm watching a good stream.
What? What the fuck does that mean?
Huh?
You have to be, what the? I gotta be reminded. Oh yeah, wait a minute. I like this movie. Me when I watch Fight Club. Oh yeah, dude, I forgot. I needed Brad Pitt to tell me I liked the movie. Or else I didn't like it. Oh, dude, that makes sense.
I want to support
totally.
that good stream. Let me support
Hell
it.
yeah, let's fucking go.
If I don't say something, I get nothing. Look, I said nothing the whole podcast. I said it at the very end of the podcast.
I forgot that I like it.
Said nothing. Nothing. And now here we go, coming back from a break. No
I guess when you're Jade, you need that.
Do you see the pattern? Do you remember that day when I said absolutely nothing at all the entire stream and I got like $20? You remember that, right?
You remember that, right? When I wasn't begging and I didn't get money and I ran another social experiment on you? Oh yeah.
Yoo-hoo. Thank you.
Speaking of money.
Was suddenly reminded this stream's good.
Yeah, Papa Polecat. Thank you for the 2. You're reminding people with the $2 that the stream is good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So
you guys must have forgot.
All right.
And we're begging again.
So let's get some support. All right. Let's continue now with the game. But please, someone support the stream. We got, like I said, about an hour, 20 minutes left to hit the goal. We can do it, but I need some people to actually come by and support the content they're watching. Okay?
All right. Sound good?
Okay, folks. Welcome back.
Very nice. That's epic. That's like the best / worst, I guess, from your point of view. Beg ever. Maybe not. The wedding scam was pretty bad. The Jasper scam was pretty bad too.
So what do you want me to do?
What's the worst DSP beg? We got a tier list, the begging.
Yoo-hoo. Thank you.
Speaking of begging.
Just a friendly reminder that this stream is good.
Thank you, movie sign, for the 220.
I'm him.
Very funny number. You're reminding people, thank you. Remember, guys, you like the stream, obviously. Because I am telling you do. You have to be reminded. Next video. DSP begs because he doesn't have any food for Tuesday, which is today. Holy shit. Oh, but he hit the goal yesterday. Spoilers. So he has food now. Maybe. I don't know. Meltdown over money. Let's go. Thank you, Snort Hogan.
Good evening, everyone. Bear with me a sec while I get setup completed. Also, bear with me if there are frame drops and stutters. It looks like my internet is kicking in and out a bit tonight, and I don't know why. It's just happening. I'm looking at it right now, and it looks like it is dipping and coming back and dipping and coming back. I'm hoping that over the next 20 minutes or so, as we do a build-up of this stream, that will solidify itself and go away. It looks like it is solely because of my internet. It has nothing to do with my setup on my end.
Every day is a scorn bag now.
So there must be some noise in the lines tonight. But what I'd like to do is hang out with you guys and talk about Clear Obscure.
AKA
in the hopes that tonight we're going to have a good stream.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, it's been really rough.
Oh my God. It's been rough, guys. I got to change the stream title. It's been a rough week.
But what I'd like to do is hang out.
Okay. Listen to this wording. It's very important. The way he does this spin talk, the weasel talk.
So there must be some noise in the lines tonight. But what I'd like to do is hang out with you guys and talk about.
Hang out with you guys. He's got to like butter you up first and talk. Uh-oh, it's getting serious.
Clear Obscure. In the hopes that tonight we're going to have a good stream.
Oh, okay. It's a begging segment. We've got to hang out and talk about money. That's it. That's what we're doing. We're going to hang out and talk about money.
Because I'll be honest,
Burnell,
it's been really rough. I'm trying to finish this game. And I put over 50 hours into it. I want to see it through to the end. At this point, it's apparent you guys don't want side content. Most people don't even want this game. You guys are saying, you know, just either finish it or quit it. Like some people are saying, just quit the game. And it's like, guys, I invested over 50 hours. Don't you at least want to see the end of the story? I know I do. Even if it means we skip basically all of the side content that's coming up because people are like, there's a crazy good amount of awesome.
I love hanging out with my friends for them to beg me for $20.
Coming up, dude. Once you hit Act 3 of the game. But if people are already screaming, don't play the game, they're not showing up for the streams, they're not supporting the streams, then I obviously can't do side content streams. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? I need
If
money.
you're here, I hope that you'll stick around and engage at the very least. Please hang out and talk tonight. Please support if you can. I don't even know what's going on these days. Okay, just to be honest here, it seems like support is all over the place. Sometimes there's insane amounts of support, and then other streams there's like none. And then sometimes it's in the middle, and I don't get it. Friday night,
he's describing
we played
being a
Lies of
streamer.
P's DLC Overture because it was shadow dropped at
an
Summer Game Fest.
Streamer.
That night, Friday night,
Except
I did well. I didn't hit a double goal, but we exceeded the goal. I'm like, oh, this is excellent. People are liking Lies of P. This is refreshing, you know, for the content. I'm glad that it's in the mix now. I played it today. We barely hit halfway to a goal. Barely. What did I do? Nothing. It's the same game.
What do I do?
Huh? Same exact game. I'm playing it. You know, I'm dying. People love it when I suffer and die in a game and I don't just turbo through it. That's definitely what's happening in Lies of P. You know, it's a combination of the fact that I haven't played this game in a year and a half, and I'm using DLC builds and weapons. Like I'm using the new DLC Spear and trying to figure it out. And I am persevering. I fought a tough boss today, and I ended up beating her after many tries, like a half an hour of trying, but I got it done. And then the support was, not anyone on
People screaming at him while he sits by himself rolling on the floor laughing.
He does that all the time. Movie sign with the 220. People are screaming at me in chat, and it's just a chat. It's just words on a page.
Supported at all.
No.
0.
He's getting
not a single sub on Kick at all. 0.
Okay.
On the YouTube side, we definitely got some super chats. We got some tips. No one on Kick supported the Lies of P or the podcast for that matter.
Pack.
It was both. Like,
welcome to the Mouth Drooler Club. Big ups, brother.
Mouth drooling fucking. No one supported at all. And it's like, wow, not even a single sub. That's pretty ridiculous and messed up considering that people were screaming for this DLC on Friday. I give people what they want.
Wow.
Right?
What a thing to say. It's messed up. It's messed up that you ask me to play a game and then I don't get money.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Okay. I know people are not asking for Clear Obscure, but we've come to the end of a very, very long road. I want to see it to the end, even if it means that I have to skip all of this side content that I would love to do. What can I do? All right. So we're going to finish. We're at the end of Act 2. From what I'm understand, we are at the very end of Act 2. Like, this is it. We're right at the point where we're going to hit the final boss.
Now is the time.
Then there's like an hour of story dump to explain the entire plot. So we're going to understand the entire story.
Okay, really? I don't need a recap of the
Something
game.
that I can control. Looks like my ISP has some noise in the lines tonight. It's not constant, so that's a good thing. But I certainly hope that you guys will hang out with me and engage. Don't leave. Just hang out and talk. Even if you don't care about the game, let's just chill.
Hey, there it is again. There it is again.
Guys will hang out with me.
I hope you guys will hang out with me. Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
Me and engage. Don't.
And engage. What does engage mean in DSP's world? Oh, no, wait. Hang out was just a smoke screen. It was a smoke screen to say engage, which actually means just give me money. Yeah, man, I love hanging out and engaging with my friends where they just give me money. That's a fun time.
Leave. Just hang out and talk.
Hell
Even if you
yeah.
don't care about the game. Let's just.
Also, what is he actually saying? What is he actually saying when you really listen
it's not
to it?
constant, so that's a good thing.
Let me hear it again. I'm sorry.
But I certainly hope that you guys will hang out with me and engage. Don't.
I certainly hope you guys will just give me money, is the sentence. That's the Dent translator. I hope you guys will give me money. Well, yeah. Yeah, of course. I hope like $1 million falls into my lap and I just get it. Yeah, dude, that sounds awesome. What the fuck are you saying?
Leave. Just hang out and talk. Even if you don't care about the game.
What
Let's
does
chill
this
and have
mean?
some conversation while I play it.
Oh, conversation.
And please, if you can, support tonight's stream. This
Oh,
really
there
now
it is.
sucks. I was planning on doing DSP Tries It of the T-Pain Munchies meal from Jack in the Box either tomorrow or Tuesday. Likely, I was leaning towards Tuesday. But at this point, I don't even know what to expect anymore. You know, tonight, I guarantee you we're not hitting a goal. Tomorrow's Blueprint stream, we're probably not hitting a goal.
This is the
Hopefully tomorrow night
challenge.
for Truck Simulator, when I'll be using for the first time ever this new stick shift.
That's pretty
This
weird.
giant wheel and pedal combo that I bought for it. Hopefully we'll hit a goal on Monday night, right?
That's pretty weird.
Then on Tuesday, I'm
That's
not
pretty
even
weird
doing a podcast.
because he did not hit the goals for these streams, and then he did hit the goal for the wheel stream. It's kind of like a prearranged tip style deal.
We're
you know what I'm
jumping
saying?
right into a brand new game of
Someone
Mind's
emailed
Eye,
him
which
and
I don't
said,
think
"Phil,
anyone knows if it's going to be good or not. We're
I
all
can show up for
wondering
the
if
truck
it's going to be
sim."
good or not, right? So,
Right.
let's see how all of this goes. But with everything I just mentioned, does it sound like we're going to hit 3 goals between tonight, tomorrow's Blueprint stream, the trucking stream, and then Mind's Eye? I don't think we're going to hit 3 goals. So now it looks like everything's screwed up again. Well, to be honest, we didn't buy food for Tuesday. So
Oh, what
we
a
were
thing
expecting
to
that we were going to hit
say.
3 goals by then, and now here we are. It's like, wow, I never expected I wasn't going to hit a goal earlier today for Lies of P. 100%. I thought we were going to hit that goal for Lies.
Like, whose fault is this? Also, look at his face, too, when he says this. Like, he knows it's fucking embarrassing and cringe as fuck to say this.
We're going to hit 3 goals. So now it looks like everything's screwed up again. Well, to be honest,
Look at this. That little, like, exhale laugh. To be honest, by the way, doesn't mean he's going to be honest. In case you don't know. Let me look for the clip. I have it somewhere.
we didn't buy
Oh,
food.
here it is.
That's that. Here's what I did do. The bottom line is this. I will be completely 100% honest with you. And, people will... I say that a lot. I'm going to be completely 100% honest with you. I also say I'm going to be transparent. These are mannerisms in my speech. When I say that, essentially what I'm trying to do is emphasize that what I'm about to tell you is a serious matter. It's not me joking. But some people over the years have misconstrued it as meaning other things. All it means when I say that is I'm about to tell you guys something really important, and it's meaningful to me, so please listen up.
All right, cool. Sorry it was quiet. Volume warning, but there you go. Being honest doesn't mean he's going to be honest. It's going to be something serious.
For Tuesday. So...
Did buy food for
we were
Tuesday.
expecting that we were going to hit 3 goals by then, and now here we are. It's like,
very cool. Whose fault is that,
almost $50
dumbass?
to support on the podcast. I started playing Lives of P. We played for 2 hours, not a single contribution came in, and I'm like...
This is what happens when you measure the success of your streams based on money. They become hollow and meaningless. He only chases money, not growth.
Big ups, Logan.
I'm him.
Good seeing you, brother. Thank you for the 5. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just been this endless cycle of money chasing. We're chasing the bag, but he won't actually do things to like earn more money. He just kind of hopes it happens.
I thought you guys liked this game.
I thought you liked
Let's get
the
some
game.
support right now.
What a
Someone,
thing
come
to
on.
say.
Let's get our first sub of the day on Kick. For
And we're
God's
begging.
sakes,
Oh my
for
God.
all this
I
hope,
gotta stop
for
pausing.
all the love on the planet Earth. Everyone now, I want you to do something for me. I want you to raise your hands up and start gathering your spirit energies. Gather your spirit energies.
Look at
all
those
right?
arms.
Now I want you to take
Look
those
at those
spirit energy
arms.
hands, and I want you to put them into your pockets and pull out your wallet and donate a sub on Kick.
All right.
For God's sakes. Get 1 sub on Kick right now. So at least we can say, hey, Kick got some support today. There was a single piece of support today on Kick. Let's get one sub. That's all I ask.
Wow.
A singular sub on Kick tonight. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Who's going to do it?
This is a joke, by the way. He would call this a joke.
Like I said, YouTube was good. YouTube, we had a bunch of super chats, a bunch of tips. You know, there was a bunch of people watching. So I would expect YouTube, I can't complain. It was pretty good. I couldn't believe zero contributions, right? I guess not. All right, fine. Fine, it is what it is.
That's a good point.
Look at that. What a shocking surprise that someone on YouTube supported the stream first before Kick. I mean, I'm just so blown away and amazed
Oh
at that.
my fucking God. This begging is nuts.
By the way, my internet just dropped again. So.
By the way, Kat agrees with me. Holy fuck, man. This begging is insane.
Scheduled for tonight to begin with. I don't know why you'd be here asking for that. It is tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a lot of truck sim.
I don't know how many of you were around in like 2017 when he started direct donation begging. But, yeah, I thought it couldn't get any worse. I thought the begging was like insane. I'd never seen another streamer beg the way he did. And then look at today.
With the unblocking, unblocking.
In a short,
the unboxing
7
years
later.
accessories on the podcast and getting it working.
It's gotten
and a
so
full
much
stream of
worse.
truck sim with it on camera tomorrow.
Oh my fucking God, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Conversation, but I don't want to hear you sitting here whining.
Uh-oh. We're getting mad at somebody.
Stop with the bullshit.
Uh-oh. We're
scheduled for tomorrow. I'm just going to remove you from the chat so we don't have to hear you bitch like a child.
What?
So I've said it up front. Stop with the bullshit. Please behave. Be a nice, calm, interactive, engaged audience. We can have conversation, but I don't want to hear you sitting here whining because you're not getting something that you want immediately when it was never promised for tonight, and we need to finish this damn game so it can be done and not in the schedule anymore. Okay?
Good way to treat video games, your passion.
Sam did a $5 super chat and asked something racist. So I'm just going to say, hey, Sam, thanks for the $5 super chat. I'm not.
I didn't read it. What was it? Do you think black people should have to pay the bill before they get their food? Why did you even say that? Why did you even acknowledge
it? Question.
All right, man.
Guys, come on. We're going to start with Claire Obscure in a moment. Let's get some support.
Instead,
right
let's
now.
beg.
Right
Let's
now,
beg instead.
Super chat. Let's get our tip. Let's get our first tip of the night because we haven't had a tip yet, did we? Or do we have one tip? I think we had one tip, right? $2? No, we didn't have any tips. Let's get our first tip of the night. Let's get our sub. Let's get a sub right now. I demand a sub. The king is invoking his royal powers. Man. You understand? Now, usually I don't do this, but tonight I must invoke the power of true royalty. There must be a sub right now on Kick because we did not get a sub earlier today. As you can see, look at that leaderboard at the top of your screen right now. Do you see how empty that leaderboard is? Do you see it? Do you see what it says? It says, gift one sub to take first place for the week. Let's get one sub right now on Kick, right now to start the night. Let's do it. That'll be a good way to start the stream. We'll boot up Claire Obscure. We'll get through Act 2. We'll sit here and watch an hour of movies. Then we'll try to get into Act 3. Hopefully make some progress. But let's get one sub right now.
Crazy.
Who's going to do it? Who's going to start it?
He did not even have to acknowledge that super chat.
By the way, I've been killing time, and it looks like my internet has actually solidified. And by the way, which is good, because it was pretty bad earlier, chopping it out, and it looks like it finally solidified.
Oh my God, shut up. Please move on.
I don't drink sparkling water anymore, Itzy, because...
Okay, fuck you. Did anybody actually care? I don't drink sparkling water. Cool. Thanks, Brunel.
Okay. All right, I guess we're going to get started. I guess we're not going to get any support again tonight from Kick. I guess not. I guess it's just inevitable now. We just expect no one on Kick cares. You'll all sit there, all 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 of you. And you'll just sit there, and you'll take, and you'll take, and you'll take. You won't give, you'll just take. I understand how it is.
That's a cool thing to say. Cool indeed.
I'm going to do my absolute best to finish up Act 2 right now.
Coming from the guy
this game has dragged on because it's been 50 plus hours. And I get it. There's tons of content. I love the content. I'm not complaining. Just people just don't like it as much as me. And so here I am, 50 hours invested. I want to see the end of it. And people are freaking out and pissed.
You know, great example. DSP doesn't even give his 10 free subs.
I've done my best. I've had to
on YouTube.
Streams of this thing.
He was able for months to give out 10 free memberships.
6 months says Reeackshun should count toward the goal.
Per month.
Money. They do when they
and
have
he never
during
did
the
it.
stream. But for example, your Reeackshun right now, you didn't just pay for it now. You already did. And this was your message that you're popping. It's the same on Kick.
And then when that feature went away, he said it went away.
I don't count the Reeackshun
he was complaining about it, even though he never used it. He never bothered to use it. He had to be reminded.
I guess there's some
and he still never
misconception
did
that
it.
it's not, but it's exactly the same. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Claire Obscure Expedition 33. It's been a while. It's actually becoming very difficult to finish this game. For those who are watching on demand and those on stream right now, I just want you to understand how much I like this game. It absolutely is a Game of the Year contender for me. But sadly, with my audience, the interest fell off a while ago. So it's tough. I'm trying to schedule streams and stuff, and people are yelling at me, why are you doing this? Just tonight, I'm being yelled at by the audience. Why aren't I playing American Truck Simulator? I should be doing that instead of this. And it's like, We've been playing this for a month and a half. I'm at the end. I want to beat it. It's disappointing to hear people upset with me because I want to finish what I started. So tonight we're doing 2 hours. We're going to finish Act 2 right now. Let's get into it right now, all right? How the hell did I miss? Son of a bitch, already a bad start. I'm being told on Twitter, people are now questioning whether I got plastic surgery on my face. The answer is yes. I actually made it extra melty and droopy just for you because people seem to like how droopy my face is. So I actually went to the plastic surgeon. I said, could you maybe look like Droopy Dog from the old cartoons? And they said yes. And here's how I am now. So I hope that you like the work they've done. It was pretty extensive and expensive. Okay.
Anders Pack, I wonder how long it'll take him to set up the wheel.
Correct. It looks like my cheeks are trying to leave my face. That's
He
right.
already
They don't want
did
to be
it.
anywhere near me. Just
It
like,
took him like, I don't know, 40 minutes in total because he had to mess with controls and then he had to plug it in and all that. We'll watch it. We'll kind of skim through it. But yeah, it took him a long
everybody
time.
else. Everyone wants to just get the fuck out of here. Everyone knows this.
He was very confused.
When I say snack pizza, since people are so dumb and don't ever want an elaboration, what I mean is there's a difference between, hey, I bought a whole pizza and I'm going to eat this pizza for dinner because it's a giant pizza and I'm going to eat like 3 pieces of it and we're going to share it and finish it, versus it's late night, you just want a snack before you go to sleep and you make one of these pizzas and you have like a piece and you save the rest. That's the difference. A snack versus a meal.
Hell
it's not
yeah.
rocket science to figure it out, but you need a brain in your head. You see, a
The
lot of people don't have
snack
fucking brains.
pizza.
Let's go, guys. Some support for Act 2 Endgame. Let's get some support right now. Come on.
This is going to spoil the game. The game's still new, so I don't want to spoil it for you guys.
So now we're up to $40 of support tonight.
Instead, let's hear him
Hopefully
beg.
we will hit that goal by the end of tonight. That would be superb if we did. It would be outstanding. Thank you, Bull. Makes sense to split the part here before we continue. It's like a pretty dope fight. All right, here we go.
All right. Unrecorded
Split this here
begging.
for 1 second, everybody.
With the
So
loud
sorry, Mr. 30
music.
Below, I can't show you what difficulty I'm on right now because we're fighting the Paintress, but when the game gives me control again, which probably won't be for another hour, but I haven't changed the difficulty on the... I never change the difficulty on any playthrough I do, and if I do, I tell everyone publicly. I've never secretly changed the difficulty of anything behind the scenes, so...
Oh, yeah, sure you didn't, man. Oh, fun story about that. He was playing Judgment, I think. I think it was Judgment or Lost Judgment. And I think his difficulty did change. His difficulty was different compared to when he first started playing. And he was acting all confused about it.
All right, guys,
So,
thank
yeah.
you.
I don't know why he said that.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Well, I want to say thanks for a good night stream. Sadly, we didn't even get halfway to the goal again. I mean, this is bad now. Now we're not even hitting... Between the 2 streams, we're not even hitting a goal. I don't know what's going to happen at this point. What happened? You tell me. This year, we've had crazy momentum, crazy support. Everything's been great. That's why I've been able to buy stuff like wheels and crazy upgrades, and we got controllers and all this stuff. And all of a sudden now this week, you tell me
Yeah, in case you didn't catch on yet, a lot of these purchases, there always needs to be something. There always needs to be a carrot dangle in front of him where he can ask for money, which is also partially why he didn't want to take the Keemstar money, but that's a story for another time. But why is he buying shit when he doesn't even know if he's going to make money or not? Like, he just assumes he is, and that's been his problem since like he started, basically. He was making money at a certain level back in 2011 and then kept spending even when he was making less money, but he was spending the same that he did when he was making the 2011 money. Basically, that's how that went. And he's been doing that forever. He keeps spending money as if he's making as much as he did back then. That's why he had like 500K in credit card debt.
what happened.
No.
I have
Or
no
debt,
clue.
whatever.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
It's not even like attendance is down or anything. So, I don't know.
He needs
right?
a reason to beg. Guys, I bought
I don't know
a
what
wheel.
else to say. It is frustrating.
I need
You
money.
know, I'm working as hard. I'm not changing things. It's not like, oh, guess what, guys? I'm going to cheap out and do half work and stuff like that. So,
Which is actually crazy too. If you think about it even a little bit, DSP asked for $1,000 to buy that wheel. That obviously it did not cost $1,000. So what happened to the rest of the money? DSP only spent like $280. He said it was less than $350. So I'm going to say $320. Fuck it. What happened to the rest? What happened to the rest of the money? I don't know. It's gone. Straight to
I don't know.
Scopely.
So here's the deal. Tomorrow.
So
on the
yeah,
pod-
he asks for a shit ton of money to buy something that's way less money than what he asked for. And then all of a sudden, the money is entirely gone. It's all gone. He needs more money after that.
Cast. We'll be unboxing
Cool bag,
the
man.
wheel, the pedals, the joystick shift, and kind of plugging them in and getting them to work with.
Yeah,
the
he got
piece.
$1,000. He begged over the course of like 3 to 4 weeks. 1 stream or 2 streams a week for that wheel. And he got it.
Likely we'll boot up
So,
Truck
yeah.
Simulator and see if we can get him to work there.
And then he asked
All
for
right?
more money.
And then
There's a little story
it's
that I'm
gonna
not
be
saying there. But
Blueprints. I'm
whatever.
assuming this is going to be
If
the
you
final
know, you
stream
know.
of Blueprints. If we can't hit a goal during Lives of P Overture, if we can't hit a goal during Clear Obscure when everyone's here, I don't think we're going to be hitting a goal during Blueprints tomorrow. I basically laid it out as if we do, I will play it again. But if we don't, this is the last, hurrah stream for the game. Maybe at one point far in the future, we bring it back as a kill time stream or something. But I can't keep it in the rotation right now when we've got so many games we're trying to play and get through, new games coming out. I can't be playing Blueprints at this point. All right. So let's see. Let's see how it goes. All right. In regards to that. And we'll go from there. All right. Let's see. Tomorrow night is the American Truck Simulator stream with the joystick and the, I said the stick shift and the wheel and the pedals and all of that. Okay. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can come back tomorrow. All right. And go from there. Hopefully we will hit some goals. Because right now we're still at 7 of 10. I was intending to do DSP tries on Tuesday.
This bagging.
Right now we're not hitting any goals at all, so we're not going to.
Holy shit.
Okay? Sucks, but I don't know what to do about it. I can't change anything. Everyone's saying you banned your biggest donators. No, I banned the same person who had 10 sock accounts. Who every once in a while would come by and do some gifted subs. That's not every donator. This is fucking, you know who it was? Because I didn't know. It was Iron Chef Sakai again. I had no clue that those accounts were Iron Chef Sakai. And then people clued me and they were like, yes, that was Iron Chef Sakai. He's trying to mess with you. He's trying to basically get you to, like the other day, he was trying to bait me into playing Mario Kart with people and stuff. It wasn't, he was lying basically. He was full of crap.
Wow. What a crazy bait. What a negative thing
No, I
to
didn't keep
do.
him around
He's trying to get him to play Mario Kart with the audience.
I knew it was him. I banned him as soon as I found out. That's what I mean. I didn't know anything about that at all. But it's all these stupid, idiots coming by and keep trying to derail and shit. That's the same situation as Tutankhamun, basically. A guy who comes by and supports, but then all of a sudden now he wants to do things. Oh, come and do we have to play this on this stream? No, we don't. No, we don't have to do what you want specifically because you're one supporter or whatever. But
crazy spin. DSP actually did do what Tutankhamun wanted him to do. Crazy spin. The only reason Tutankhamun got banned is because he started arguing with stream chatters, apparently. He was trying to control the stream, and so much so that he was arguing with other people in the chat until it became a big drama and DSP had to step in and do something. So, fun fact, DSP actually did do the things that Tutankhamun wanted him to do back in the day. This dude said he would never play Street Fighter V ever again. And then because that guy gave him a bunch of money, DSP played it.
He was not the only supporter. That's what I mean. Like, we've had some good
What are you talking
streams and
about?
good weeks going on, and all of a sudden, I don't know what's going on. So, it sucks. It absolutely sucks. Me too, Mozzie. I can't keep up with the sock accounts either. That's the thing. I don't know who any of them are. So I guarantee you that some of them come in and try to start stuff with their donations and everything, but who knows who they are. I think that other guy, Zangief, was him too. I think that he had like 5 or 6 different accounts.
Oh my God.
And now, then you find out and he tries to do
Exposed.
toxic stuff, you ban him, and then now he doesn't contribute anymore. But he was not the one person supporting. That's nonsense. Complete nonsense. There were tons of people who support me. Just because you believe that, because you believe the detractor idiots, you're wrong. I'm telling you, it's just, I don't know if it's just bad luck this last week, because it could have been. It could have been. Every time I played Clear Obscure, every time I played Blueprints, we weren't hitting goals, right? Now all of a sudden it's also Liza P today. That I don't get. That I totally don't get. I thought we would hit because we did it on Friday night, so I don't know.
He thought
But
it was a cash
I hope it's not
machine.
something that continues, or else, I mean, here's the truth.
Cash
It's not the
machine
end of the world.
broke.
If we're not hitting goals frequently anymore, it's not the end of the world. It just means all of this special stuff that we were doing. Me doing events where I'm spending a lot of money, me being able to flexibility to buy every game that we want at any moment, to buy peripherals, to do special things. It's just going to go back to how it was, which I don't want it to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to have all these improvements and these flexibilities and things. The streams have been significantly better since I have the financial flexibility to do whatever I want. If you haven't noticed.
I feel like it's irrelevant now to point out Fort Worth Rays. Thank you. DSP last night was playing Truck Sim and he unbanned the Iron Chef Sakai sock. One of them. And then DSP was receiving gifted subs after unbanning an Iron Chef Sakai sock account. So yeah, that was last night, and this video is from like 2 days ago.
Being able to drop a game, but then get a new game on the fly, spend anything on any game, get any edition of any game. Tons of games we played in the last several months.
So isn't
that
this
normally
funny?
I wouldn't have, right?
Things that age like milk. Anyways, let's move on because he's talking in circles. This is from the same day. I guess we don't need to see that. Here is the wheel setup. This is pretty good to see. It'll be pretty fun. We'll skim through it though because a lot of it is him denting out because he's Dark Spadil. DSP threatens Blueprint's wage quit. Regarded wheel setup and guilt tripping.
If you're wondering why my eyes may look a little bit like perhaps I've been crying, well, it's because I'm crying with joy, tears of joy, that today we are unboxing this driving force shifter. This D920 driving wheel and pedal set. And we'll be messing around with it and hooking it up and getting it working with my PC. All right, no, that's not why my eyes look like that. Oh, jeez. So basically, this week has been incredibly hot here in Washington State.
Okay. Ooh, when I hear that, I move on because I do not give a fuck about that. I'm sorry.
And the answer is I don't know. The game seems to never end. Like, it just endlessly continues with more mysteries, more puzzles to solve. And I really don't know, like, what is the next big thing? Am I supposed to break down the wall in the chess puzzle room? Or am I supposed to solve the laser candle puzzle in the crypt / mausoleum or whatever it's called, catacombs? Am I supposed to open all of the 8 doors in the hidden underground area? Or is there something else I'm supposed to be doing? I don't know. The game just keeps having more things open and open and open.
We're getting game summary. I'll just skip to the wheel segment because it's extra dented.
As auto wiggle adjustment, okay? So if I'm using the camera, let me turn off the effects. All right. So here we are. Now I'm going to shift. Ready? It wiggles a little bit. You might or might not see the mic because it really depends on what we do. All right. But I mean, there's nothing I could do about that. This table is not ultra stable. Everything wiggles when I do. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. Looks like there's an earthquake. There's an earthquake. There's nothing I can do about that.
Cat's home.
It's got to sit on the table, you know? Like, there's no way around that. The camera, I can't attach to anywhere else. It doesn't. The camera doesn't work attaching to this table. I wish it did, but it doesn't because this table doesn't have a flat end. It's rounded, so I can't attach the camera there. Yeah. The only thing I could think of would be I would have to get like a tripod, and put a tripod here on the floor, and it's somehow attached this clamp that this camera is on to the tripod, so the camera wouldn't wiggle. So the microphone would still wiggle, but the camera wouldn't. So you probably wouldn't see as much wiggling. Yeah, there's not much I can do about it. It's just gonna look like that.
He's using the stick shift here.
That's the only thing I can think of is to get a small tripod for the camera so the camera won't wiggle. The microphone has to wiggle. There's nowhere I can put the microphone but this table.
Why are there people like Buckwall, sends toxic, detractor messages and then donates to be unbanned? Just why?
I don't know. Nibbity with the $4.99. I'd never understand people that give him money.
This is so short. Are you kidding me?
You get better content if you don't. But I guess you do.
I don't think this is going to reach, to be honest. I really don't think it is. Here, let's try to put this on the table and see if it'll reach. I don't think it will.
This cable gets a massive complaining segment.
Let's find out. That's why I reloosened. Okay, and this cord actually is supposed to stick out the front here. I see. And then what I'm going to do, I guess what I got to do is I got to plug everything else in first. Because if I don't, when I put this on the table, then the cords are all going to stick out. So, man, this is a pain. It is. There's so many cords. This is an actual real pain. There's going to be a million cords going here. Do this. I don't think this is going to reach. This looks like a super short cord. I don't know why they would give you a short-ass cord on an expensive gaming peripheral. This should be like 8 to 10 feet. This looks like it's maybe 5, which is dumb as hell. Well, hold on.
No, he got scammed already. Cable's too short, guys.
So, here's the pedal cord. Okay. Look at this to plug into it.
I could really zoom this by 2 times speed.
This is weird stuff. So that's going to go here. Yeah, that's going to plug in there like this. Kind of hard to get it to plug in when a wheel rotates. Like that. Okay, so now all the cords should be laid out. Now I can attach... Wait, where's the power go? Where the hell does the power cord plug in?
Whoa.
I don't see the port for the power anywhere on here.
I'm so confused as to what just happened.
It claims it's right next to one of the serial ports. Huh? This isn't even what the bottom of it looks like. This is the opposite of what the bottom of it looks like. It's been flipped. What the hell? Okay, there it is. I see it. Okay. Uh-oh. Guess what? We're probably going to have a problem here. Because of this all now, my keyboard stopped working. Yeah. I think there's too much stuff plugged into the hub now. So now my keyboard just stopped working.
Oh,
it's not working at all. It turned off. So that's not good. Obviously, I need my keyboard to work, and it just completely stopped. So I got to try to rearrange stuff. Give me a second. I got a $2 tip from Dom. I've seen a lot of BS hating online lately, so I hope this helps. Thank you, Dom. I don't know anything about it. I pay no attention. I'm well aware that these morons do all their memes and nonsense on social media and shit. I've never even seen it. I pay no attention to any of it. I got my life to live. I don't got time to waste on idiots. So.
That's a crazy thing to say, especially after he complained for like a day and a half about the Doom the Dark Ages when he went viral.
Oh, okay.
He went viral again for Mario Kart and then viral again for Lies of P.
We set up with the gamepad or steering wheel.
And him saying he doesn't see it? I don't know.
Simple automatic, real automatic, sequential, high A shifter. Ideal for wheel with pedals. Use buttons to switch between driving forward, standing, neutral, or reversing. Then press the accelerator pedal and let the automat handle the gears. Yes. Because I want to do automatic for now. I don't want to be doing manual. I don't know what I'm doing. So let's do that. Real automatic.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Joy wheel axis steers. Joy clutch to accelerate. Joy accelerator. No, I want to use the pedals. So it says use shift or joy button 4 to gear forward or control to go in reverse, but I have the shifter, but I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if it's going to work. I have no idea.
Why wouldn't it work if you plugged it in, dude?
Well, let's just try it. Let's try it.
I don't understand. He spent money on that fucking thing, and he's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to use it because I don't know what it does.
I'm not going to save what we do, though.
I don't know if it's going to work.
Why
wouldn't it work?
Here we go. All right,
you bought it.
Free drive.
I don't know.
Okay, ready?
What a guy.
So how do I start it? Start it's supposed to be right thumbstick.
All right, this is the driving instructor.
Oh,
you are the driving
it's
instructor.
Left for some reason, left thumbstick, which is weird. I swear it was right before.
DSP's in the car with you, getting his license. How do I start the car?
Pedal does nothing.
The car is in park mode, sir.
The wheel works. Well, I'm pressing the gas. Nothing's happening.
POV. You are the driving instructor.
I don't get it.
Why is it not working?
What do you mean shift?
Lemon
I put it
wheel?
on automatic. The car is off. It didn't start. Then what's that? Why is it's on right now? Is it not? It says I'm supposed to be pressing right thumbstick in, but it doesn't work. This is the right thumbstick and it honks. So they remapped it.
Dude.
This is gonna get him some marks taken off.
That's reverse. I put it in reverse.
Maybe this is why he failed his license the first time.
That's reverse.
Remember that story he told us like a week ago?
It won't drive. I can go. I know how to do reverse. You know, it still won't go. No, a parking brake. I don't know. I don't know anything about the parking brake. I never used it.
Bro, put it in drive.
Put it into drive. How?
How?
I have a shifter. It doesn't do anything.
You didn't set it up.
It's reverse.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's in neutral. You're right. It's in neutral. How the hell do I get it to shift to drive? Oh, there we go. Did it just go?
He got a lemon wheel.
No.
A lemon shifter.
What does that say? I can't read it. It's too small. That does something. Third gear? Is that what that says?
Yeah, I love the camera jiggle. I watched a bit of his America Truck Sim, whatever, yesterday.
Clutch? How?
The camera constantly jiggles now.
I shouldn't have to do clutch. It's an automatic.
Like, the camera always jiggled since he moved it, like, to the new desk layout or whatever. But now it was worse because of the wheel. It was pretty funny.
So the car isn't on yet. How do I turn it on? I'm supposed to be right thumbstick. I did this is the right thumbstick button, and it honks. So it mapped wrong. Maybe paddles?
Get the workbook out. Get the driving school workbook.
Whoa, this is completely wrong. They're reversed.
Whoa.
I'm serious. This is supposed to be right turn. It's left. This is supposed to be left turn. It's right. So the buttons are all screwed up. They're not mapped properly at all. Yeah, it's not mapped. It's all wrong. So the default mapping of this wheel doesn't work. Not at all. So we're going to have to manually map all the buttons. I don't get it. There's nothing here to map buttons anywhere. Do you see anywhere where it says map the buttons? No.
Wow, he is so dented. He can't even fucking figure anything out.
In-game mapping. I can't do it. Look.
God.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Fast forward.
Input wizard. We already did this. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't get it. Does anyone know how to do this? Because this doesn't work. Real automatic doesn't work. It maps everything wrong.
Nice. He
The
needs
turn
to be
signals are wrong. The
handheld through
thumbstick
it.
is wrong. These are all mapped wrong. All the buttons. I don't know how to manually map buttons. I don't know what the fuck any of this means.
I don't know what any of this means. He's just clicking through
So
it
shift
and then
up,
wondering
shift
why it
down.
doesn't work.
That's shift and control. I don't even know what these are. You have an 8-shifter connected. If you use it for simulation of the real automatic gear shifter, enable this option if you can assign 8-shifter positions, forward and reverse modes.
Oh man, yeah, this goes on for a while.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
So yeah, Anders pack, you were wondering about the wheel? Here it is.
Okay, it's working, supposedly. Look, here's reverse.
This is how
right?
confused he
Yeah,
was.
see, it's registering.
For
Okay.
like 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Yep, I want that. There's nothing to map buttons anywhere. I can't even map my turns, and there's no button to turn on the fucking engine. It's supposed to be right thumbstick click in, which is this button. When I push it, it honks the horn. So it auto mapped it wrong. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to get it to map properly.
Chat, help me. No.
I've been in search what? Engine
Scion
start.
agent.
No. Nothing. I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't get it. Well, what do I do?
Why does it gotta be so fucking frustrating? Why can't it just work? No, you have to sit here and fuck with it because it's PC, right? It can't just work. I have to waste 4 hours doing this.
What does that mean? Because it's a PC?
Try ignition. Nope. Nope. Keys and buttons are down below.
Whoa, he couldn't
Okay,
see that
throttle,
fucking thing at the
brake
bottom of the
reverse.
screen.
We already have all this stuff. So start, stop engine electricity. E or joy button 9. Okay, they made it button 8. See that? Okay. Wipers. Do I want wipers? Maybe I should put wipers as a button. Right now it's P. Okay, here we
We
go.
can fast forward
Left turn
through this.
indicator. Got it. Right turn indicator. Got it. Okay. Oh, headlights. Is that light modes? Why do light modes?
He just goes through everything.
Now I have a horn, but I don't really need one. Sounds like
Also,
a new
this is great too because he has to do it on stream. Of course he does because he's Dark Spadil and he can't just do this on his own time right before the night stream. He's got to waste everyone else's time. It's like he clocks in and goes to the
engine-
bathroom.
Now the engine's off.
It's great.
Now the engine's on.
Very
Ready?
cool.
I got it in drive. No, I
good
don't. It's
time.
neutral. All right. It's working, but now it truly is automatic, meaning I'm not really shifting at all.
Yeah, you have the thing, and he's not
Like,
using
basically
it.
now this stick doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Okay.
You said you were afraid it wouldn't
Brake?
work, so we're not using it.
Okay, the brake works, but I pulled the entire table toward me. I pulled the whole table at me to brake.
It's great. How exciting.
I can barely hear. I'm going to have to up the volume later because the air conditioning's so loud right now.
Yeah, we got to hear the engine of the truck.
Okay, but this works.
It's hype
Good.
as fuck. No music in the background. No podcasts. No
Brakes
anything.
work. Okay, the brake works nice. Okay.
You just got to hear
We're
the
finally
engine.
good.
I don't know why he does that with this fucking audio.
The only thing
in
is
this
I
game.
can't look left anymore. Like, you used to be able to use the thumbstick to look left.
Oh my
I don't have a
God.
thumbstick. So I legit can't see to my left or right to make a turn. In real life, you look like this, but I can't do that now.
Yo, Dora segment, dented ass baby mode segment. What is this? In real life, he needs to explain what you do.
See to my left or right to make a turn. In real life, you look like this, but I can't do that now. Because I
Thanks,
don't have a
Brunel.
thumbstick, so how do I
Thank
look to
you.
the left? Do I have to, like...
I'm so glad I now know
like,
in
how would
real
I see
life
to the left if I
how to
can
look
look
to
I'm
my
blocking
left.
the whole street. I couldn't even tell where I was, spatially. Oh, okay, use the mouse. Okay, I'll use the mouse to look around. Got it.
Whoa. Why does he have to be told to do everything?
All right, use the mouse to look.
Oh
like
my
it's your neck.
god. He is a special human being, man. How many times did his mom tell him he's special? Like,
Okay.
holy shit.
Well, that's kind of tricky. This is
Can't
pretty
figure out
tricky.
anything. No intuition. No anything.
All right, I'm gonna
I
have
don't
to
know
use-
anything. Tell me what to do.
So you do this to look left and right like it's your actual neck you're turning in the truck.
Whoa.
And I'll have the keyboard here just in case I need it for any buttons, but I'll
He has
have
to buy a
everything here.
VR
Okay.
headset. The next fucking scam is a VR headset.
Unban Buckwell on kick and use the input wizard to set up the wheel. This is so frustrating to watch. The input wizard was crap. We manually did it and it worked. We manually keybound everything and then it worked. Buckwell, you're banned because you were being a toxic dickhead the other day. And as you know, just because you've gifted a few subs here and there doesn't make you immune to being subject to the rules like everybody else. So I'll unban you, but if you act up again, I'm just going to reban you again. All right? I'm going to unban Buckwell.
Yeah, Felipe. That's a
Okay, there
great
you go.
point in chat.
And
Can't
Roy, how
figure
you
out
doing?
anything.
So, guys, sorry that there wasn't a lot of interaction today.
All
This is
right,
obviously
we're
a
gonna
hardware
beg.
setup deal, which we knew it would be. I told you it would be an unboxing and a hardware setup. Oh, let me get my screen back up here. Oh, to do for the show. So a couple quick reminders. Clutch plus shift, then gas, and let go of the clutch. That's how you shift in a mechanical car. Yeah, but I'm not doing that. I want to do automatic, but I want to do it where if I press forward on here, I'm driving forward. If I hit back, I'm in reverse. Like that, and then gas just to move either way. You know, you know what I mean? Like I think that would be the best way to do it, but it wasn't working. I had to go to like simple automatic to get it to work. So we'll mess with it tonight, see if we can get it to work fully. All right. So here's the deal.
He didn't mess with it.
Today is do or die for blueprints. In just a few moments.
He did not
here,
mess with it.
okay? We are going.
What did he just say?
We'll mess with it tonight, see if we can get it to work fully. All right. So here's the deal. Today is do or die for blueprints. In just a few moments here. Okay.
What a thing to say.
We are going to start
It's
up with
do
blueprints.
or die.
And if blueprints
Like dent translation, what does that even mean? If I don't get money, the game's gone. Sweet. What a fun thing to do. He used to make fun of people for that, by the way.
All right. And it's
he used to say he doesn't wage quit. I don't rage quit. I do full playthroughs. That was one of his marketing gimmicks for his channel. That's one of the reasons why he thought you should watch him over other streamers.
Because I like blueprints.
Because he commits to a full game playthrough.
And I want to keep it in the
That's
rotation.
cool.
I'd like
That's
to see
a
it
very
continue
fun
and
thing.
in overtime unlock all the mysteries or whatever. But we'll see what happens. Now, it's funny because people are saying only one guy donates for this game. Well, if that's the case, then the one guy who donates for the game, I hope you're here to donate and support the stream. If not, then that's it for blueprints. I don't know what else to say. I really enjoyed the playthrough. 2 months, over 50 hours. But I got to play things that people are going to show up for and support. Okay? So let's see how Blueprints does today. Tonight is American Truck Simulator. Be there for the first time ever. Me driving around and doing jobs with my wheel, my pedal, and yes, White Claw and alcoholic lemonades tonight.
Baby, if you're tired, you can.
That's gonna be
You
fun,
don't have to
okay?
stick around.
So hopefully you will come back for that tonight to see all that in action for the very first time. All right? Now, if we hit 3 support goals between this...
Okay, he's going to eat food. Yeah, big surprise.
So,
moving on.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's hit a goal on this stream.
Let's beg.
Let's keep Blueprints in the rotation. All right? But only once in a while, not all the time, you know? Let's do it. Let's.
You know what I
I'd be
am
shocked
saying?
if that happens. But if you're here, please support the stream. By the way, apparently Buckwell gifted a sub, and I completely missed it. Yeah, Buckwell gifted a sub. I think maybe that's how Buckwell found out he was banned. It says Buckwell gifted a sub.
All right, sounds good. Next video. DSP deserves respect and does nothing wrong for YouTube to demonetize him. Big up Sword
We're
Hogan.
playing the game. What do you want me to do? I'm talking with you guys and chilling while we do it. Let's get some support. Why not? Guys, can we get some support for the stream? We were at 40 something bucks, I think. What are we at right now? I don't even know. I haven't been checking. We're at 44 bucks of support. Let's get something else. Come on, someone support the stream. How about a super chat or a membership or a tip or a sub? Let's get one. We had 1 sub today from Buckwell. That was it. Can we get another sub?
The silence. Who are we banning? Newer to the stream. What do you need to wait here for? Is it okay if I
We're
watch
getting
and
there.
don't
Ugh.
donate?
2 more hours of waiting.
Is it okay that I don't donate? I feel bad.
What'd you say? Each hour 6 minutes, so we had another 12 minutes of waiting. Oh man.
Good bait.
Ugh.
This is do or die, guys.
So I got a question for everyone who watches on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
Is it true that YouTube instituted something new over the last
True.
week? That all you guys who use ad block on YouTube, that it blocked the site? Like people were telling me that YouTube's
Blocked
down
the
for them. And I was like,
site?
no, it's not.
No,
and
it's
then others were
not.
like, no, it's not down for us. And people started looking into it.
All right, Becky.
And it ended up being that if you use an ad blocker, YouTube makes it so the pages just don't load anymore.
We're in full
So you'll
Becky
just have
mode.
a page of blank blocks.
Blank blocks. That's a new one for the collection there.
Just don't load anymore. So you'll just have a page of blank blocks. With no text, nothing will fully load at all. Baby blue. They did it so that basically you were forced to think have ads.
Blue blocker. Big black butt. Big juicy butt.
Big boobed women. Baby
Is that
blue.
true?
I already forgot what he said.
Yeah, I have YouTube Premium, so I don't see ads on YouTube regardless. Happened like a week ago, but then it stopped popping up. Yeah, you know what it is whenever YouTube makes a change, it's so short-lived. YouTube will say, we're going to do this, we're going to change this, and then everything just adjusts anyway, and it's all undone. Like, this is like the 10th time that they claim that they're going to have anti-ad blocking stuff. It never lasts and never works. It always ends up failing every single time. Blank blocks. So I'm not shocked. Page of blank blocks.
Blank blocks.
King Michael says they used to allow ad blocker, but they don't anymore because it messes up the internet. Page of blank blocks. Those people who work at YouTube think they're so smart. Listen, for me, YouTube Premium, all right, gives me a lot of features that I really like. I get
Holy fuck.
higher.
Speaking of premium.
If you remember bomb.
The bomb! Let's fucking go!
Nuclear bombs. We just nuked the building.
Dude, Anders Pack with a nuke 20 gifted fucking members. Let's fucking go. Holy shit.
I am Gothic.
You are Gothic, brother. Or are you Tekken 3?
I am Tekken 3. I am World of Warcraft.
Quality with certain
Classics.
streams.
Big
Actually,
ups,
it
man.
says
Thank you.
you get higher quality because you're a premium.
Thank you.
No ads across the entirety
We're
of the
almost
site
done
is
here.
exceptionally good.
So I appreciate
to be able to, never have to worry about an ad ever again without having
All right, man. Why are we shilling YouTube Premium? What is happening?
put it up and immediately we watch. No hindrance, no bullshit.
Yeah, I get it. You don't even watch reaction fucking
But if you're on
content
YouTube
anymore.
all the time, I don't know why you wouldn't. You know what I
What?
mean? Like, why-
Okay, we're straight up shilling.
$20 a month.
Look at this straight up shilling for YouTube Premium. What?
I can understand why the common person doesn't want to spend like $15, $20 a month. But if you're on YouTube all the time, I don't know why you wouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you?
Why
But
wouldn't
the funny
you?
part was that
You're like losing money if you don't, right?
originally was like, oh, we're going to be like Netflix. We're going to have our own shows and shit. Wow, that really lasted, didn't it? Remember, that's what started Cobra Kai back in the day. And then there was the PewDiePie show, Scare PewDiePie. And that got canceled after one season, even though they filmed a whole other season. They canceled the show because PewDiePie said the N-word. It's like, what were they thinking, man? Seriously, it's so ridiculous.
What's Project 7? What happened to Project 7? What happened to DSP Reeackshun? What happened to DSP Politics? What happened to DSP Throwbacks? I don't know.
Well, I don't know what the hell Mudahar's talking
Memory
about. I have
hole.
Premium, but there's no ads. So I don't know what he's saying.
It's
But there's
gone.
no ads in Premium as of...
Okay, shut the fuck up about Premium, please.
Oh,
Can we move on,
almost.
please? Why are we shilling so much?
Almost.
What is happening?
They said ads were coming to Premium and YouTube Shorts. Well, who the fuck would ever watch YouTube Shorts?
Oh my god. Bro, good. Okay, this is pretty good. DSP, the guy himself, was basically trying to become a YouTube Shorts guy. He was getting a guy to make edits for his YouTube Shorts and clips. DSP was trying to do that. For when they became monetizable, he wanted to do that. And was hoping that he would get a lot more views and a lot of extra revenue from the YouTube Shorts. And then that didn't work out. And nobody really cared about his shorts. So he stopped doing them because the money he was making wasn't worth it. DSP is the fucking guy who cared about YouTube Shorts until he didn't.
YouTube Shorts? Well, who the fuck would ever watch YouTube Shorts? YouTube, again, YouTube always chasing the trend so late. What? Who cares about YouTube Shorts? They serve absolutely no purpose. They don't promote channels. They don't help anyone. They're a waste of your time.
It's funny for him to say that, promote channels too, because that's partially why he was doing it. He wanted to grow his channel.
No,
apparently.
I don't get any discount on YouTube Premium. I get no benefits, nothing. No one likes me. Trust me. I'm shocked that I get on the Kick front page as often as I do. I guess that moderator, Dimitri, for Kick actually likes me, and that's why he does it. But no one else likes me. Like YouTube, I am now a 17-year YouTuber,
Welcome.
but I guess they go by channel, right?
This is good. This is a jealousy segment. I'm sorry.
I am now a 17-year YouTuber, but I guess they go by channel, right? So DSP Gaming, no exaggeration, recently celebrated its 15-year anniversary on YouTube. You notice YouTube celebrates all these people hitting milestones, but never me.
Do you like me?
They just ignore me.
Do you like
we don't
me?
want to. We pretend like DSP doesn't exist,
Oh my
right?
god, I hate my job so much.
Right. Oh, okay.
Do you
know,
like me?
no one knows DSP. Except everyone knows DSP. You know, everyone knows me and my content, but act like he doesn't exist. You sweep him under the rug.
Baby, if you're tired, you you don't have to stick around. No, baby, no one's forcing you to be here.
Right? I don't get nothing. I get no respect. Absolutely no respect. Just like Rodney Dangerfield.
No, baby, no one's forcing you to be here.
You can actually see the grounds.
Imagine, unironically, you are Darkside Phil in real life, and you think that you deserve and are worthy of being recognized on the internet? Like, bro, you are Darkside Phil.
That's cool. You can see the different directions.
You are known for being a shitty playthrough guy and jerking off on stream. Why would they want to celebrate that? You are a beggar and the jerk off guy. The jerk off on stream guy.
No, baby, no one's forcing you to be here.
Bye.
She's beat. Baby, if you're tired, you don't have to stick
almost
around.
1 more hour of waiting. 1 more hour.
What the fuck is going on in the game? I don't even know. What's happening? This is like the begging stall. We're just waiting. What a riveting game. I agree, Lord Lunchmeat. I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry.
It's funny. I wonder what Phil would do if YouTube demonetized him. Why would YouTube demonetize me? I literally do nothing risque, nothing of any. Go fucking jump off a cliff. Fuck you, you dumb fucking retard, fervor, or you know what I mean? The people who make fun of me are the most idiotic, mouth-drooling, boring people on the planet. I don't do anything even worth making fun of. I just chill and play games and hang out with an audience, you know, normally. I don't do anything that would ever get demonetized. I don't talk politics. I don't talk religion. I don't talk racial stuff. I don't swear at the top of my lungs at people. I don't get into fights with people and insult people personally.
You,
like, none of the things that would ever get you demonetized have I ever done.
Fuck you, you dumb fucking retard.
Go fucking jump off a cliff. Go fucking jump off a cliff.
Fuck you.
No, I didn't tell chat to kill themselves, but I will tell you to get fucked. That literally never happened, but go ahead and keep making shit up. Go ahead. See how long you're in my chat when you literally make
jump off a cliff.
No, I didn't tell chat to kill themselves, but I will tell you to get fucked. Go fucking jump off a cliff. That literally never happened, but go ahead and keep making shit up. Go fucking jump off a cliff. Go ahead. See how long you're in my chat when you literally make stuff the fuck up. You idiot.
You fucking slut.
All right. Finally, we're almost there, guys.
Slut.
Less than an hour left to wait.
No, Burnell. It's over. Now, guys. Oh, who are we banning? I didn't even realize. Who are we banning? I don't know. Big fan of Duty streams. Is that who we're banning? He told everyone to jump off a cliff. That's probably it. Good name. Blueprints funeral stream. Why are we laughing?
Oh, excuse me. All right. A little more to wait. Guys, if you like Blueprints, please support this stream. Right now, we're at $44 to support. We've been in this clock tower for like 5 minutes. No support is coming. Let's get some. Let's get a sub.
Dude.
Right now, there's no subs at all, besides Buckwell is the one sub of the day. Let's get some subs from Kick. Let's get a super chat or a tip. Let's get going.
I don't even know what he's doing in this game, but he's been sitting in this room doing nothing.
Of course I'll ask for support after sitting in a room for 30 minutes, because I'm the king and you're my bitch, and now you're not.
Whoa, hold on.
Kick, let's get a super chat or a tip. Let's get going.
Hold on.
Of course I'll ask for support after sitting in a room for 30 minutes, because I'm the king and you're my bitch, and now you're not there anymore.
Hell!
That's right, E-Bag. The king holds court, and what are you here for? If you don't like it, leave, bitch. Oh, you did, because I kicked you.
Wow, we're pulling out the fucking casino era, Phil. I thought this was over. I thought nobody wanted to see this. That's crazy, too. Right after him saying he's not toxic, he doesn't insult people. What do you do, though? You do bag and you do call people bitches?
Of course I'll ask for support after sitting in a room for 30 minutes, because I'm the king and you're my bitch, and now you're not there anymore.
Oh, no. Banning someone for that?
That's right. The king holds court, and what are you here for? If you don't like it,
Wow.
leave, bitch.
Hey,
Oh, you did,
Iviga.
'cause I kicked you.
Leave, bitch. Wow, dude. I thought you don't insult people. Speaking of Iviga, next video, DSP begs for $300 to buy a driving game. Drinking on stream again, late night chill begging. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the late stream. Welcome to my first ever stream, of American Truck Simulator with my new wheel setup. I wanted to show it to you on camera before we started. This is it. This is the G920
Big ups
wheel.
Waffle Bunny for
Thank
13 months.
Guys, remember, pointing finger emoji. He's changed, and Cat agrees.
Yeah, that's great too. I'm going to get that clip, but DSP saying that he has been more happy since he met Cat. He doesn't get angry anymore since he's been with Cat. But yet we're still yelling at people in the chat. We're telling people to jump off cliffs. We're
Fuck
calling people slurs.
You dumb fucking retard.
All right, Brunel.
From Logitech.
Calling
all
people
set up here.
sluts.
This is the shifter over here. It's kind of to the side. You can't really
God
see it.
damn, man.
And the pedals are right below me. I am good
Thank
to go.
you, determined
And
for the two.
I spent some extra time button mapping, so we should be good. I should be able to change gears from, drive to reverse. I should be able to put it into like neutral and then apply the parking brakes. I got my wipers. I got my headlights. I got cruise
Polecat,
control.
thank you. Sorry,
I got the
I didn't
horn.
know.
I got everything.
Whoa.
It's all mapped. Doesn't mean I can do it, but
He's
it's all
describing
mapped.
the wheel.
And I'm actually going to test tonight. Is this easier barefoot or with slippers? I have my slippers on right now.
Oh my
So I'm going
God.
to test it with the slippers on first to see how it feels. Driving with slippers as if I'm driving.
Okay, awkward. Grandpa on the wheel. Grandpa behind the wheel. Oh my fucking God. That's so awkward.
Cool.
man.
So it looks like I'm actually in a truck. The way that I set this up, what I did is I moved the camera down to actually get the wheel in the shot. So this is a little different than my previous setup for the camera.
Yo, pet peeve time. DSP like needing to point out everything. He needs praise for everything. Mommy's got to give him like a chocolate bar. Whoops, I went full screen by accident.
Previous setup for the camera for this
Mommy's got to praise him, so he's got to announce everything that he does. He can't just like do shit and like have it happen. He needs to then announce it all, and he needs praise from you.
If you guys basically support these drive sim streams,
And
now
he
with the
then he
wheel and all
begs,
the equipment,
and then he
all right?
begs.
How about this? Last time,
outta
what did we
here.
do? We said if we hit 4 streams, where we hit the goal.
Speaking of goals, Logan with the 5.
A Scroller's-like interview would grate right now. They could pull hundreds of toxic clips from the last month.
Oh man,
I've changed would never work anymore.
that would be great. Some sort of interview, but he's done doing those, unfortunately.
Oh, I would buy all this stuff. Well, how about
Man, if only
we set a certain amount?
Thank
If
you,
we hit the
Logan.
goals for a certain amount of streams, we'll buy other driving games to try those too. Okay, right now I just want to do truck sim, but there's an incredible amount of driving games out there, right? Just tons that we could
Yeah,
try,
that
and I would
sucks.
commit to buying some more of them if people support these streams.
Yeah, he wants $300.
There we go, let's do it.
This would be a good clip too to bring up in an interview. What, Phil? Why are you asking for $300 to buy like a $30 racing game? I don't know.
That was another one too. I think if I remember correctly, when I used to play Daytona USA, I think I drove manual. I'm pretty sure it was Daytona USA. Yeah.
What? Okay, nice lie. I don't even know why
See,
you
already
lie
look,
about
there's a
this.
taxi game in Barcelona. Beaming Drive would be so fun. Play Daytona. Play Forza. See what I mean?
Beaming Drive.
Now, I'd be down for that. Well, let's get support on these driving streams, okay? Let's keep them fun and well supported so they're in a rotation.
Wow.
And they make sense. I dropped a ton of money on this, so let's make it worthwhile, right? Let's get content out of it that people want.
Hey. Fun thing he's leaving out. I dropped a ton of money on this. How much money did you get for this? How much money did you get to buy this wheel? It was over $1,000.
And we'll support. So thank you to Nate. Let's get our first super chat of the night. Let's get our first sub
Oh
of the night.
my God.
Let's get our first tip of the night. Let's hit that goal right away. Because here's the thing. I want to do DSP Tries It tomorrow. We are at 8 out of 10 goals. We need to hit 2 goals for DSP Tries It, the T-Pain Munchies meal from Jack in the Box tomorrow. Let's hit the goals. Come on, let's get some support. We got Mozzie as the first
Jesus
super chatter. Where's our
Christ. How long between that bag? 3 minutes. He waited 3 minutes to beg
first tip?
again.
Where's our first sub? Let's get a little bit of everything, and then we'll jump right in.
Yeah, guys, I need $300
I bought American
to
Truck
buy
Sim when it came
a
out,
racing game.
and I never played it till today. I'm enjoying what I played today. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. Now, how about you support tonight's stream because I'm the one who got you to play Truck Sim? How about that? That's right. There you go. Drop some subs.
Wow.
Already people complaining Truck Sim's boring. I should do another game. I literally just said support the Truck Sim streams. If we hit these goals, when I'm doing Truck Sim with this setup, I will play other games and buy them. But I'm only going to buy them if there's buy-in and I know you're going to support them.
Well, how fucking stupid is that? Give me money for this game and I will play another game? What?
So support tonight's stream and we will do other games. But let's hit the goal.
This is so dented, man. I don't even know what's happening.
You don't get to ask for something if you're a withholder.
This is a joke.
You have no right.
He giggled. Therefore,
me?
it's a joke. This is a joke.
There's in-game game and FFB settings that will be different for...
Calling you a withholder is a joke.
I just received a $500... No, I'm just kidding. A $3.20
Wow.
tip.
Wow. This is nuts.
I just received a $500... No, I'm just kidding. A $3.20 tip.
Like, what is actually the point of doing that? You're kind of just shitting on the guy that gave you money. Big ups, I guess. You deserve it, you fucking dent.
From Gaia1 says, I spawn, I die. I love the new remix. Excited to see you use the wheel for tonight's chill stream. Shout out to Jaden or Jade. Excuse me, not Jaden. Jade. He spelled it wrong. He actually spelled it Jaden. It's Jade, not Jaden.
So crazy.
For reaching the highest status on YouTube.
I don't care, bro. Fuck off. What is happening? We're clown moding.
$1. We have no subs. Absolutely, positively. No subs on Kick. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Actually, I don't think that play did it. Oh, no subs on Kick. Actually, I don't think that play did it. Oh, it did. Okay. Oh, wait, no, it didn't. $42 of support. Almost to a third goal. No thanks to Kick, but thanks to the YouTubers, that's for sure. The YouTube viewers are supportive tonight, and the Kick viewers are schlubs.
This seems like a pre-screened, like, behind the scenes email tip. Someone was like, Phil, I'm gonna show up to the American Truck Sim stream. And I will give you...
Okay, let's boot it up.
$200.
All right, let's get started. Here we go.
He's being extra, like, weird. Like, compare this, right? This last video, compare it to the rest of the videos we were watching today. Where it was, like, pathetic begging, like, desperate. Like, he knew nobody was showing up. He didn't have an email from someone telling him that they were going to show up. This is extra weird, isn't it?
Good evening, everyone. DSP here, and welcome to a very special edition of American Truck Simulator. Why? Well, I think you can see I have a wheel. It's right in front of me. It is the the Logitech G920 racing wheel, along with a stick shift and the pedal assembly. So I've got it all set up here. It's our first night simulated driving here in actual Truck Sim. So a real sim stream with all the proper controls. Now, the funny part about this setup, the G920,
it's not quite the real controls.
Good, but when you try to do it default settings, everything's wrong.
Okay,
like,
we already saw this. We already saw that.
And I have a racing wheel for the first time in my life. You've made my lifelong dreams come true, everyone. Okay, maybe not. As you guys know, I actually haven't been much into driving or racing games, but maybe this would change things. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see how it goes tonight. If it goes well, I told everyone this. I said, if we hit support goals when I play this game with this new setup, I would play other games. Like, I would spend money to buy other driving games, whether they're sim games or racers, and we could try out this setup with other games too. I'm down for that. Some people are already saying I could actually learn how to drive manual by playing games. They'll teach you step by step how to do it, and I have the setup to do it. Okay? So let's see how it goes tonight. We're going to continue on. By the way, White Claw in hand. I got blood orange. Let's pop.
Oh my God. Please stop.
Okay. And so Nate just did a $10 super chat, and he says, let's go. Truck Sim better than Blueprints. Whoa. Now, wait a minute. Earlier today, I played the puzzle game Blueprints, and I exceeded my support goal. So if you like this, if you like Truck Sim with the wheel, you got to at least beat Blueprints. We got to beat Blueprints, right? All right. Let's get that up there on the leaderboard.
This is content.
Thank
he
you,
called
Nate.
himself a content creator. This is apparently content that you are supposed to watch
$55
and
of
like?
support, and we haven't even started. All right, are we ready?
guess.
For Flight Sim to Truck Sim, I wonder what other sims would be appealing to try. Yeah. See, when you have a PC,
And it's gonna bag.
seriously, the sky
Oh
is
my
the limit.
fucking
We have no
God.
limitations. I can play whatever I want, which is amazing. And
This
again, I want to thank
sucks.
you all because you guys have been so supportive of
He's
me
gonna
this last
bag.
year. It's now only been a full year. It's been about 10 months. You guys have been supporting me and drove so much. I can afford all this. And this is awesome, right? I'm having a ton of fun messing around with this stuff. So thank you so much. And this is it. We made it. Wow. The smoothest job I've ever done in Truck Sim on the wheel. Like super silky smooth. Wow.
Oh,
There you go.
man.
Here we are, safe and sound.
He's a content
button
curator.
Here
Stupid.
we are.
Oh
I'm just gonna play
shit!
it
I
safe. I'm
forgot.
just going to drive it right in.
I am a mouth driller. You gotta like give me the mouth driller
Over there?
forgiveness tax.
Okay.
I gotta have some leeway, you know.
Speed bump. That's cool. I can feel
Content
the speed bump as I
curator.
drive over it. That's pretty cool. Well,
That's
wheel shakes.
cool. How was
where
the
is it? I
stream,
can't see.
Idiga?
Dude, can you get it off my screen so I can see where I'm
I
doing
fell
it?
asleep, dude.
Does anyone see the indicator? I don't see it. I don't see it, and it disappeared. The map disappeared. Where is it?
Huh?
It's not here. Where the hell is it? What did they do? I might just skip it because it's gone. I don't know where it is. Look, do you see? I don't see anything. It deleted it. What the hell? It won't even let me change my camera angle. Where is it? Is it behind me? Did I miss it?
Where's his yellow paint?
I missed it. It was right here. Shit.
The
I lost
camera
control.
shake.
I did. I lost control. Hold on. Look back straight. I completely lost control of the truck. Take control again. Okay, we're just gonna back straight up.
Really, Bleep?
And then we're gonna pull in straight. Well, let's back straight up first. For some reason, I'm fishtailing, even though I'm trying to back up straight. That's not good. It should be okay, I think. Can't really tell.
Hey,
I
this
can't
is
see that
getting
side.
a massive skip. Oh my god, he spends so much time on that. All right, after that, he's gonna beg. Let's see.
It's a lot of money. King Ferb says the Freightliner trucks have a Back to the Future paint job.
Let's get some support, guys.
There you
Keep
go.
that momentum
So if someone
going.
contributes $25 tonight, whether it's a super chat, 5 subs on Kick, whatever, I will I'll let you pick the color and we'll recolor the truck tonight. Okay?
How cool.
Sound good? And it would be great if Kick could support the stream. Kick has not supported the stream at all tonight.
And we're begging.
And it would be nice if you could, right? Okay. I guess no one's going to take advantage of painting the truck. We're going to
Holy shit, Rodjo, great way to like bookend the stream that I am doing currently. DSP complained about Mario Kart for like over an hour in real lifetime because there were no stakes and no point to playing the game. As he plays American Truck Sim and bought $350 wheel. How does that make sense?
He's stuck with this hot.
I don't know.
It's $25 to pick the color, so I guess we're stuck.
You know why? Because he didn't make
All
money
right.
playing Mario Kart.
This is more tense. Like I got to pay more attention because it's not.
He
even
didn't get
late.
$1,000 in one stream, so the game sucks.
It's harder, much harder to see.
That's
I gotta
like
pay more
the
attention.
perception is
Or am I
reality
still trying to
style
figure out
joint. You know what I'm saying?
It's easier to drink and drive when I have the wheel.
His expectations for Mario Kart were way too high,
easier to drink
and
and
he
drive when you
didn't
have an
match
actual
those
steering wheel
expectations.
than if you're using a controller. Remember
So
that.
Mario Kart is a failed game. He called it a non-game.
You got some Kick support tonight.
But because the expectations for American Truck Sim are lower because he doesn't really know what it is, then it's a successful game, and everybody loves him
James' tips so
because
far today
two
are
whales
great.
give him money.
We hit the goal earlier today for blueprints, and we are at 112 out of 150 now tonight with an hour left on our Truck Sim stream. Let me finish my White Claw in celebration. Thank you guys so very much.
Oh, really, Papa Polecat? Someone gave him the money and he didn't change the color?
No bloom kit, you snooze, you lose. He says, if I give you 30 right now, can you do purple instead of green? Chat wants to know. No. I said 25. Guitar player stepped up and gave 25. We're going green. After we do this job, that's the last thing we do tonight is color the truck
Big up,
green.
Slen.
Okay? You snooze, you lose. Most Tasteless has gifted a sub.
Oh my fucking god. These like segments
Well, would sponsor
suck
Dark Side
ass.
Bill? I don't know.
Yeah, White Club would sponsor you. White Claw. White Club.
I'm not gonna, basically shill out and cheap out on someone who I owe something. I'm not greedy. A lot of people would disagree, but... All right, guys, we're about to start the second half of tonight's stream now. We are so close to hitting the first goal. Let's
Unrecorded
definitely do that
begging.
by the end of tonight. If we happen to get a big push of support tonight and we hit 2 goals, that means tomorrow we're doing DSP Tries It, the T-Pain Munchies meal from Jack in the Box, which I would love to do. That's originally what I wanted to do, was do it Tuesday. So let's get some support going. We already got some good support, but let's keep that momentum going, all right? Excuse me.
Oh my god. He leaned in to do this. He leaned into the mic. Beautiful, just so you know.
Momentum going, all right? Excuse me. Woo.
It's like a cartoon character. This is like a frog, a fat frog in like a cartoon video game.
Good support, but let's keep that momentum going, all right? Excuse
That's
me.
the frog boss fight.
How about this? If tonight, by the end of tonight, in the next hour, we double the goal, we hit 300, I will commit to getting another racing game / driving game that we will try this wheel with. Rather than just Truck Sim, we'll try another game. We'll buy one and try it.
Yeah,
Or come forward
Kylie,
to,
exactly.
I don't know. Whatever we come up with.
I was
How does
mentioning
sound?
that.
Now it's
Like this stream specifically, DSP was being extra hype and extra fake and weird. It kind of seemed like people, I say people, one guy or two was like, Phil, we're going to show up for the American
not just Truck Sim. We can do
stream."
other stuff too. Okay?
Because
let's do it.
You compare this begging to the begging from the other streams, like the previous 5 or 6 streams or whatever before this one. And he seemed like panicked, desperate even. He knew no one was showing up because he didn't have an email saying someone was going to show up.
Let's double that goal tonight. What's up, Game Boy? Good evening. How are you, man?
And this time it's like fake, inauthentic hype.
Okay.
It's a weird sus style of beg.
All right, let's continue. Here we go. Alrighty, everybody, I am back. I'm now going to be drinking a Smirnoff Ice Pink Lemonade here on the rest of the stream. So let's pop this one open.
Fuck it, let's just say it's real. Get him to catch wind of the theory.
That one didn't sound as good as the first one. Smells good.
Have a 20-minute rant about
All right, here we go.
Making shit up.
It's okay. I don't know. It tastes a little weird.
Okay.
It tastes a little weird.
Thanks, Becky. Let's move on.
Ever fall asleep driving for real? No. No. There's once when I was, admittedly, I've told the story before, it was in the 2000s. I had an office job, okay? And all of my coworkers, after work, sometimes would go to this bar across the street. I want to say it was TGI Fridays. And they would go to happy hour, and they would grab, like, beers and food and everything. And at first I thought, that's so, like, irresponsible. But they convinced me, they're like, no, it's fine. We do it all the time. You know, you should come hang out with us. So I did. I started regularly hanging out with them after work. It was like once a week. We would go to this bar.
Okay.
And,
you got peer pressured. No.
And we would have drinks and like appetizers, you know, like they have like the crispy boneless wings with some kind of sauce, you know, stuff like that. So then one day we go there, we're eating. All of a sudden it starts to snow outside. Okay. Now I've got like 2 beers in me and a bunch of food. I'm driving home on the highway in a snowstorm while I'm definitely at least buzzed. I wasn't like shit-faced drunk, but like I was buzzed. And basically it was a nightmare because I was like, dude, I know I don't have my full, you know, my full control right now. And God forbid I hit an ice patch, I'm gonna die. And basically I got like real scared, and I did get home that day. I drove slow and very carefully. And after that day, I just said, I'm never doing that ever again. Like, that's just way too dangerous. It's irresponsible as hell. And I told my coworkers, I'll come hang out with you guys, but I'm not gonna have any beers. If I'll have some food or whatever, but I'm not gonna have beer and then have to drive home, because my commute was like
Why'd you
30,
drive
40 minutes.
then?
Some of them drove longer than that. Some of them were over an hour away from work, and then they would do that.
I don't know,
and then
man.
They would drive home.
Kind of seems like maybe you shouldn't have drove.
How are you doing that? I don't know. I think it's just like this weird American
very responsible
thing. You know, you go try to get some brews after work or whatever, but I can't do it.
Yeah.
So since then,
what a weird American thing where you hang out with people from your work.
Ever. Like, it's a
after work.
Big thing with me. Even if I'm out with my wife, I tell her, I'm not going to drink. You can get a drink. I'm driving. So.
Yeah, what the fuck is that story, Iviga? The question was, did you ever fall asleep driving? No, I didn't, but I once drove drunk. It was pretty fucking baller.
I'm not going to drink. I only drink basically at home.
What?
Or, you know, at night I'll have a nice drink with my wife. Sometimes I'll have a cocktail or something together. But that's it. I do not drink and out and have to try to...
Oh, no.
Snow should have taken him out in Minecraft, dude.
No, Smitty, for the 2.
Like, very strict.
I do not condone this.
Now, we got one more to go. Can we hit 300 by the end of tonight and unlock DSP tries
Fingers
it for
crossed
tomorrow? That would be
back.
absolutely amazing, because then I can hype it up and I can look at what I'm ordering and
We're
get all this
again.
stuff set in for tomorrow. Let's do it, okay? Let's do it tonight. Okay, ready? Let's continue. Well, we got a review on it. Well, I feel like I need to play. I feel like I need to play more than one game with this in order to really review it, right?
Oh my god!
Like right now, I like the features.
Wait,
I like
what?
The force feedback is very.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy for him to actually say, because he bought a bunch of Switch 2 peripherals, accessories, and he reviewed them before ever even using the console. And he declared that they are better than the official Switch accessories because they are cheaper, without ever having used them.
Nice, it feels.
And then one of the accessories, like disconnected his controller every time it charged. There's no changing of that opinion that they are better than the official ones.
Realistic.
Even though he fucking
the pedals are feeling nice and smooth.
You know what I'm saying.
Right now I'm doing it.
You know what I'm saying.
Socks, not slippers, and it feels good. So I might not even use slippers moving forward. I might just.
Why do we need to know this? Why is he actually saying this?
Feels realistic. The pedals are feeling nice and smooth. Everything. Right now I'm doing it with just socks, not slippers, and it feels good. So.
That. Why, Burnell? How old are you?
I might not even use slippers moving forward. I might just use socks moving forward. Okay? The shift, I feel like I would need to learn how to actually stick shift to properly review the shifter. Right now it feels pretty good. And I'm using a crappy table. This isn't even a good table I'm using, and it's all working really, really well. I really don't have a complaint about the setup. I think it's pretty good, so. Oh, let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see here. I've received...
Okay, shout
Tries
outs.
it, the Team Pain Munchie.
Oh no, he's gonna do the DSP tries it because he begged.
Okay.
Ask and you shall
Supercharged
receive
iRacing
sometimes.
would be cool, or F1. See, I don't know anything about these. You know,
I don't know anything about games.
we were at 8, we hit another one, 9, and that was 10. Okay.
Okay, sound good.
All right, ready to continue? Let's get this job done. All right. Okay. Jade came back. Have a good night, Jade. Okay, Michael says he likes mod pizza. It's good you can create your own pizza. Oh, yeah? So I don't know anything about it. I've never had mod pizza. I don't know anything about it at all. Okay. All right.
That's great,
Let's see what you
dude.
guys suggest for other driving games, because it looks like we're going to be doing one at some point. Probably soon. We'll see. All right, ready? Nice. Wow. See? You guys always made fun of my bad driving. It was the controllers. It was always the controllers. If you only would have allowed me to afford the top-of-the-line equipment, everything would have always been top-tier gameplay.
Okay,
You
yeah,
understand?
that's awesome. That's why the
It was
fight
'cause I was using
sticks
inferior
worked.
stuff. That's why. You see?
Fight sticks, the Xbox Elite
This is the
controller, whatever the fuck he has.
Oh shit, I don't know if this is the exit.
I don't
It's
know.
gonna be a
Who
dead end.
knows?
Oh boy. Well, we're gonna find out, I guess, the hard way. Yeah, it's not looking like the exit.
Does he beg by the end of
Oh,
this?
maybe it is. Oh, it is. Here it is. All right, cool. Change DSP Reaction to the DSP. Dude! Did you see that? Change DSP Reaction to the DSP Chill channel. And do chill content over there. We can't drive through this? What is this baloney? Dude, why are there chains there? How stupid is this? This is really dumb.
Great. What a fun
Plus, you can't even
time.
see those chains till you're close. Okay.
I'll redirect
around.
you to
Go back the way we
WPIG as soon as this video
Yes,
is
we're
over.
gonna get a nice green paint job after we sleep and get gas. Because sleep is about to hit us. We're gonna need sleep really, really soon, so might as well
You
sleep
will
first.
be going live.
So it looks like because we've been improving our fuel economy, or fuel efficiency, I should say, over and over, that's really not a concern anymore. Now our concern is sleep. Sleep will be the biggest thing that we need. Did I just go the wrong way again? Are you kidding? I did.
Thank you.
If this is how he drives, how hasn't he killed SM1?
Someone. Thank you, Smitty Weberman Jensen, for the 2.
Confusing.
Well, you see, he only drives on side
We're gonna go around the loop. What's
streets.
going on? I'm in drop.
So this game isn't an accurate representation of
Shift and register.
how he drives in real life. He
How do I get out of
avoids
here?
the highway,
How do I get out of here? Look.
so he never goes fast, obviously.
I don't know how I leave. It's a dead end. How do I leave?
We're stuck in here?
How do I leave? There's no exit.
Oh shit,
What kind
rest
of
in
place have they
peace,
got me into? I
T.
can't
You're
find
right. No! You
This is
guys are
locked. There's no way out.
savage.
We were
I
following the
don't
map. and
want
the map
us
tells
to
you there's a
gloss
chain.
over the fact that he said he will never have a drink out with his wife, only at home. Uber not an option? The horse emoji is crying face emoji.
Thank you, Mr. Matt,
No, I didn't come
for
in.
the
They teleported me in, so
$4.99.
chose
I didn't
not
even
to
know
drop
he
the food
said
off,
that.
So I don't know how I actually got in. That's the problem. They
I did
teleported me
not
over
even
here.
know. Is his wife even there? All she's good for is, like,
That's not it. See, that's
eating
a
and
gate
playing
for
Skyrim?
offense.
She doesn't even want to
Maybe
show
the
up
right
on his
here?
stream.
Maybe it's to the right here. Well, guess what? Now I wrecked my truck. Why? Because their lot is designed incredibly poorly. What a bunch of assholes. Who present damage to my
Unreal.
truck? What a bunch of dicks. Seriously.
That is unreal.
All right,
Thank you,
now I get the
Mr.
fuck out of
Matt,
here. What a bunch of
for that
fuckwads.
lore.
It pissed me off. Okay. All right, last chance if someone wants to do an insane support bomb and get us to 3 goals for tonight.
Wow.
It's not gonna happen. I'm speeding right now.
Please mind the speed limit.
I swear, a lot of people, the thing people used to say about DSP, right? DSP doesn't like going outside of his comfort zone and trying new things. DSP is a lazy bones, and he just likes, being a dinosaur. It's not the case. It's that you have to understand that for many, many years, I couldn't afford to risk stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I just couldn't. I wanted to try new stuff, but I couldn't afford it. So I was like, whatever. I just rolled with whatever, and I bought whatever was new, and I played it till
that's
it's
actually crazy. Craziest retcon alert. DSP could always afford stuff. The problem was that he would spend money on champions. He would spend money on everything but his business, even when he had money. The Vest Streak money, he got asked where it went to, and he said bills and things.
Beep beep wide load cat coming through beep beep.
Oh no, Smitty. With the 2.
Baby, if you're tired, you don't have to stick around.
Bye.
She's beat.
She's beat.
Even if we didn't really like it, I played it anyway.
Wow.
And, now things are different because the level of support I'm getting, we can try all new things. I'm totally down for that. But that's why it's important to keep that rolling the way it's been so that we can do these new things and try
He
new.
knew those 2 big tips were coming.
Exactly, Ice Yamamoto. Big ups, by the way. That's what I was saying. That's my Theo theory.
exciting things. And then we have
Speaking
fun new
of
streams
Dio,
of nights like
he
tonight,
was in
right?
the chat earlier. Big ups.
That's why when I have a week where half the streams we're not hitting goals or whatever, I'm like, man, are we gonna go back to how it used to be?
It seems like it, doesn't
look
it?
how fun this is. This is such a unique, different experience than stuff that I used to do, and I'm really having a great time with it, you know? I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. As you can see, I am reinvesting in this business. I want the streams to be awesome. I want to do fun new stuff with all of you. Why do you think I dropped all this money to get a Switch 2? Why I dropped all this money on this setup? It's because I want things to continuously improve. You get it?
That's really weird. That's really weird that the continuous improvement is just him buying more like toys and shit for his business for stuff that he's not really going to use. Like a wheel isn't going to save the business. It's probably a bad investment, honestly. Like long term, it's going to go the way of the PSVR. He's not going to fucking use it. Come back like 7 months from now and see if he's still using it. Probably not. Fuck it, 2 months. Who even knows? It's probably less time than that. I don't know, man. And it's like the Switch 2 being used as an improvement. Like, dude, you were gonna buy it anyways because it is a gaming console that you rely on. That's like the stuff that you rely on for money.
Ignore the beeping sounds, you guys. Ket just got home from work and she backed herself in up the stairs. Ignore the explosion, she just fell down.
Speaking of explosion.
Uh-oh. What was that noise?
Thank you, Iviga, for the 5. But yeah, his solution to like improving the stream is not to actually improve the stream. Get some editors, maybe get some new layouts, maybe finally set up some scenes. It's been how long of this guy using OBS? 15 years? No, not that long. Let's say like 11 years, 12 years. He still doesn't even have like a layout, like a scene where he can switch to. He's always got to fuck with the camera, fuck with the font, fuck with the text, everything. He's got to mess with everything. He still doesn't have layouts. That's not improving the stream. But buying a console that he was gonna buy anyways, that is somehow improving the stream. Like, what does that even mean? I don't know.
Let's keep going. I
Let's
appreciate
keep
you all.
going.
What a great night tonight has been, right?
But I guess now he's successful again because 2 dudes gave him a bunch of money. Speaking of 2 dudes.
Awful T-Pain meal. I'm sure you're all excited for that,
Oh,
right?
great. We're still begging. That's pretty
Disgusting meal. I can't wait.
good. Speaking of 2 dudes, Misery Merchant and WPIG are now streaming, and I will redirect you there, so don't worry. That's the stream from me. Hey, I appreciate it. DSP has had a rough week, but it was all redeemed in the end because 2 dudes gave him $300. Sound good? That's how that works, obviously. When you make your business success gauge rely on just the money you get. But hey, is WPIG live? Yes. Yes. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for the super chats. We out here. Remember, determined. Thank you for the member bombs, everybody. The super chats. Who was in? Let's see the leaderboard real quick. We can't go without that. Vintage Goy, number 1. Charles at number 2. Uni Ratch at number 3, and then the number 4 Special. Tied for 4th, actually, a guy with long hair, and YouTube shill apologist with that Star Wars dude photo. So big ups, everybody. Enjoy. W Pig. Appreciate it all. Thank you. Enjoy, everybody.